What's the guarantee? E.N.E. With your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E.N.E. the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy when it's sick of me. I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, info comes to Hennessy. E.N.E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like push the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the scene, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Put fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys E.N.E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. With your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. With your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick around the jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn them to frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over when my time stops.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we begging pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they need pardon. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here come the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the BDS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's
taken.
go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. With your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. With your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? Y'all already know it's the man about town, Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. And y'all already know that y'all definitely tuned in to another episode of A Real Talk Podcast. Y'all see that logo on the screen, Art Media, A Real Talk Media. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like button. Click on the subscribing bell. Subscribe to the page. Definitely share on your social media. Insert social engineering. What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight? It's Tuesday, and we about to get straight to it. What's going on with everybody, man? Y'all hit that like button. Meet and greet each other as y'all come in. How y'all day been so far, man? What's up with y'all, man? How you doing? How your mama doing? You know what I'm talking about? We about to go in, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother L about to come in the building, and we about to tear it down. Tear it down, tear it down. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all come on in, tap on in, and walk with us, man. We're gonna give y'all a little history tonight, man. In case my man L is already in the building, there go the link right there. And I'll bring you up here shortly. We're gonna get right to it. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight, man? You hear me? Y'all know we about to go in, man. It's a beautiful situation. Shouts out to my brother Red Supreme TV Web, man. Having that very, very, very enthralling, interesting topic of discussion concerning the FBA and, you know what I'm saying, our black people in America creating basically all popular genres of music, you know what I'm saying? And this whole campaign to try to compound, the history, dilute the history, delete the history, you know what I'm saying, and try to connect other people with it as if foundational Black Americans aren't the originators and the creators of what we know as hip hop music. And we're going to get into that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come from a different angle and a different aspect, though. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all tap in tomorrow night, walk with us. Thursday night, ladies' night. I told you I'll be having these treats for y'all, man. Thursday night, ladies' night this week, we're going to have my girl Asha Peaches Givens on the show, battle rap extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? She burning up the battle rap circuit right now, representing Columbus, Ohio by way of, I think, Newark, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? She definitely is one of the nicest battle rappers I've heard, period. I ain't going to say female or male. I'm going to say she's just a raw, nasty, dumb, talented barsmith. I mean, you would think a nigga writing her shit for her, but I can tell when a person is having somebody writing for them and when somebody is writing it themselves. And Asha definitely writes it herself. You did. And we're going to have her on the show for ladies' night. You know what I'm saying? L just sent me the text. He said he'd be ready in about 10, so that's all good. Y'all know I'm about to talk my shit for a little minute anyway, so that's all good. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the page. Click on the bell and all that. You know what I'm saying? Tap in and walk with us. Y'all more than welcome to hit the comment section. Leave a comment. Tap in. Ask a question. Y'all more than welcome to do all of that, man. Meet and greet each other as y'all come up in the demonstration, man. Say your salutations and your hellos, man. This is how we do. We family over here at A Real Talk Podcast, man. We family. You did. But yeah, though, man, we're going to get into a little wider aspect of the situation tomorrow. We're going to get into a little bit wider explanation and perception and a wider look at what's going on with this whole entire situation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go over there on the video section and hit the like button on that video right now, man. Get them notifications out, man. We going in tomorrow night. We're going to be discussing FBA, which is Foundational Black Americans, the origins of hip-hop culture, and George Orwell's concept of the memory hole. Y'all ain't going to want to miss it. Y'all definitely going to want to tap in and walk with us. You did. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight, man. Me and L about to get into it. We're going to have a conversation discussing the history and the origins of E.N.E, which is Elite Nation Entertainment rap collective that we created right here out of Columbus, Ohio. And we're going to get into some backstories of how we came about creating such a situation, the trials and tribulations along the way, what we currently doing now, and what's happening for the future. So y'all should tap in and walk with us just for that reason alone, because we going in. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Last night's show was fire. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the support. I also appreciate everybody who tapped in and walked with us. I keep telling y'all that the smart grid is here. I'm never going to let up on that. I'm always going to do at least 1 to 2 stories a week, every week, in topic and issues and situations concerning and being connected to the incoming, oncoming smart grid, because literally everything that we see happening in our society today can be connected to it. So tap in and walk with us, man. How y'all doing tonight out there, man? You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all feeling all good, feeling cool, feeling okay. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody woke up today feeling great, feeling magnanimous, you know what I'm saying? Feeling awesome, feeling like you can conquer anything that's put in front of you because you can. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you drink your gallon of water a day. I'm sipping on mine right here. You already know what it is. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Tariq Nasheed, man. You know what I'm saying? I vehemently disagree with Tariq Nasheed on a lot of things he talks about, right? A lot of things he talks about. His past, to a certain extent, no concern of mine. He ain't got nothing concerning messing with no kids or nothing like that, so I don't give a damn what that man went to jail or prison for. You hear me? He ain't no chomo or he ain't got no stuff like that on his record, so I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you or I or anybody else may feel about Tariq Nasheed, and as a man, you shouldn't be feeling anything about Tariq Nasheed. But, right, I am a protector and defender of the freedom of speech, which is directly connected to your freedom to think. And being a man like that, I will support what Tariq Nasheed is doing 1,000%. Even though I do not agree with him on a lot of stuff vehemently, I will defend him and support his freedom of speech, his freedom of thought, and actually what he's saying is true and has merit. Foundational Black Americans, and I don't even use such colloquialisms, but for the case in point tonight that I'm talking right now and tomorrow, I'll use it, right? Foundational Black Americans, right, definitely are the originators, the creators of hip-hop music and culture. No other race of humans contributed to the originating or creating of hip-hop culture and music, flat out. The history does not provide that information, right? No other races of people contributed to creating hip-hop culture and music. It's a uniquely American thing, right? Kind of like apple pie, which isn't really an American thing, right? It is strictly an American, Black American concept. Lance Parker, what's good with you, brother? Hit that like button, y'all. Get them notifications out. Go over there to my video section. Open up another window. Go to the video section. Click on the video that I'm doing tomorrow night. Click on the one for Thursday. Hit that like button. Share it on your social engineering. You hear me? Get them likes up, man. Get them likes up. Get my likes up. Rest in the essence to Kev, man. Get my likes up. Start playing some goddamn fart noises or some shit for y'all, man. Lance Parker, what's good with you, brethren? Right? And we're going to get into a whole wider aspect of this situation tomorrow. Because I told y'all they're trying to get rid of history, not specifically or especially so-called Black history, but human history. And we're going to dig in to how they are invading, assimilating, breaking up the origins of Black culture being manifested through hip-hop music and culture, and trying to dilute it, distort it, delete it from its original function and creation and origination. I don't give a damn how anybody feels out there about this. This is one of those things that just can't be argued. Although I'm a purveyor of it can be argued, this cannot be argued. I mean, it can be argued, but you're going to lose because when you look at the facts and the actual history, hip-hop culture and music was specifically created only by Black Americans. Other races or ethnicities may have participated in the culture. They may have benefited from the culture. They may even to some degree have contributed to the culture in some other way outside of helping to originate or create it. Black people created hip hop culture and music. Flat out. It's a uniquely Black American thing. Like lots of things that Black people in America have created that have been usurped from them. Yeah, I said it, usurped. It's a perfect word for what's going on with hip hop culture. And see, I was a fan of Fat Joe. Right? In my opinion, Fat Joe is one of the flyest rap niggas in the game. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And any of my dudes who out there used to get into that money, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Well, you respect a fly guy like yourself. You hear me? I used to love all those different flavors of them TS chains, man. You hear me? But Fat Joe is on some sucker shit right now. He's flat out lying. The question you got to ask yourself is why? And cui bono? Right? Fat Joe sitting up there on that goddamn podcast lying, knowing damn well no Puerto Ricans ain't have shit to do with creating fucking hip hop culture and music. Nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. And then to you West Coast Mexicans and Latinos who don't even really call yourself Latinos, y'all separate yourself from everything that ain't Mexican. Y'all don't even get along with the Belizeans, and they right next door to y'all. Right? Shouts out to my brother Red for calling out the fuckery of the BS, man. You know what I'm talking about? Mexicans have created nothing as far as hip hop goes. They didn't contribute shit. Nothing. I don't give a damn how anybody feel about it. The truth is the truth. You ain't gotta like my tone or my delivery. God damn it, what I'm saying is true. Mexicans in America, Chicanos who flagrantly or who act off a whim want to identify themselves with the rest of the Latino cultures. As if there's just one Latino culture. No, there's many different Latino cultures. La Raza, right? King Els, what's up, baby? We got my brother King Els in the building. We're about to bring him up here shortly. You know what I'm saying? I used to really like Fat Joe as far as, his artistry and what he brings to the situation. Man, I gotta look at Fat Joe like he a sucker now, for real, for real. I look at Fat Joe like he a sucker for saying that sucker ass shit. If you say some sucker ass shit, 9 times out of 10, you's a sucker ass nigga. Right? I don't give a damn where you from. I don't give a damn what you was raised around. Black people created hip hop culture and music. Flat out. Nobody else. Everybody else copied from us. Learned from us. Got the example from us. Shouts out to my brother Red Supreme TV1. We set the trends. Oddly enough, we do not control, own, or operate hip-hop culture and music. That's a whole nother topic for another day right there, y'all. That doesn't negate the facts, though. Regardless of what happened and who let do this and manipulation, regardless of all of that, the facts are Black Americans, foundational Black Americans created and originated hip-hop music and culture. No other races helped. Or should I say no other races created it. We are the only ones to do it. I'm not going to sit up here and perk and act like other races didn't contribute, didn't be a part of. I'm not saying that other races didn't put on or were influenced by it, but y'all didn't create it. We did. And shouts out to my brother Red, man, for having the testicular fortitude to say what it is, regardless of whatever backlash he may get being out there in LA. Right? I love my Mexican brethren and sistren. You hear me? I love y'all's culture. I love y'all's food. I love y'all's music. I love y'all's history. But y'all ain't have a goddamn thing to do with originating or creating hip-hop music. Nothing. Not one iota of contribution in any form or fashion. None. Zero. Zip. Zilch. Nada. No thing. Nan. Han. God damn it. And I don't give a damn how any Mexican feels about that. I love y'all to death. Right? I love birria tacos. Right? Right? I love I love arroz con pollo. You hear me? God damn it. I love the history of Mexico. Right? Mexicans are our distant aboriginal brethren and sistren. Huh? No, they were not. Puerto Ricans didn't help create shit, L. They ain't create shit. They merely mimicked and participated. They didn't create shit. God damn it. Everything them Puerto Rican dudes learned, they learned from black guys. They didn't create shit. This dude, Fat Joe, sitting up there lying, knowing good and goddamn well Puerto Ricans ain't create shit. They were sitting back in them days. Puerto Ricans and Dominicans shunned hip-hop music. They laughed it. They clowned it. They ridiculed it. They condemned it. Right? But when they realized it was something that could be used to make money, that's when they started getting involved. Outside of the Puerto Ricans that lived in the hoods of New York City and the Bronx and Manhattan and Harlem and all of that. Right? But first generation, they couldn't stand rap music, hip hop. They couldn't stand it. They hated it. They was too busy doing salsa and merengue and calypso music. Right? I would even give Puerto Rican people of creating reggaeton, but y'all didn't create that either. Reggaeton ain't nothing but reggae music with a Latin twist. That ain't creating shit. That's an interpolation. That's a sample. You hear me? Flat out in America, black people created hip hop. Flat out, nobody else was. Nobody else created it. We never say, listen, you sound like this Fat Joe nigga a little bit, bro. I would never sit up here and say that Puerto Ricans didn't contribute to the hip hop culture. I would never say that they never participated. I ain't gonna never say that they didn't add value. But what they absolutely did not do is create it in any form, shape, or fashion. Yeah, they were a part of perpetuating it. They were a part of being a part of it. They were a part of the perpetuation and spreading of it, but in creating it, no. B-boying was around way before Puerto Ricans started thinking they could spin on their head. Graffiti was around way before Puerto Ricans and black people in Bronx and Harlem and all that made it popular. MCing was created by black folks way before a Puerto Rican dude started thinking he could pick up the mic and rap. Yeah. So this ain't nothing against my Puerto Rican brethren and sistren. You all right? Y'all just didn't create it. Y'all didn't even help create it. Flat out. All right? That'll be like us saying some white boys help us create E.N.E. Or that'd be like if some white boys came out saying they created E.N.E. Right? Yeah, man. In fact, I'm telling you, man, these dudes, man, when they start showing their true colors, man, I'm listening to Fat Joe on that podcast, and I'm like, man, this nigga sound like a sucker, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with my brother Red 100%. No, not blacks and Latino. That's what I'm saying. He said that whole ass shit. Talk about some 50-50. No, 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 no. 100% hip hop music and culture was created by black people in America. Flat out. Nobody else helped. Ain't no breakdown to do to it, man. You hear me? Flat out. Y'all can do your own history and research. Hip hop culture and music go back to like the 30s and 40s, man. Way before a Puerto Rican nigga ever even thought about break dancing or spitting a hot 16. What y'all talking about? Yeah, man. That shit had me kind of tight earlier, for real, man. And then the worst part about it, and I'm with my brother Red 100% on this, when you present these culture vulture hijacker ass motherfuckers with the evidence, you know what I'm saying? They won't even admit that they was wrong. And they know they lying. They won't even admit it. Like, okay, yeah, they won't even give niggas they props. Okay, y'all right. We didn't create hip-hop music or culture. Y'all did it. Y'all got that. Not that we need to hear anybody say that, because we know that. Right? But you got to be able to look at the agenda that's going on. As a matter of fact, we're going to be discussing this tomorrow night on tomorrow night's show. We ain't gonna be really getting into this whole Fat Joe situation and all the stuff that other guys talking about. We're gonna go to a whole nother level with it, right? Because they're trying to erase human culture in all its different facets and all its different views and all its different expressions, and they're going to use humans to do it, just like they're doing right now. Man, you ain't heard one. If you heard a documentary saying that Puerto Ricans or Latinos helped to create hip hop culture, they lying. They did not help to create it. They helped perpetuate it, right? They helped to make it popular. They even contributed to it since its creation. But did they partake in the actual creation? Y'all understand that hip hop goes back to the 30s and 40s? Well, no damn Puerto Rican niggas even in New York like that at that time, man. You hear me? Them PR niggas weren't even in New York City like that back in the 30s and 40s, man. Niggas been kicking rhymes since the 30s and the 40s, man. Niggas been doing call and response since the slavery times, man. What y'all talking about, man? Do y'all get y'all history up, man? This is why I'm here to bring y'all this info. Whatever, man. What's good? Lance Parker, what's good? Right? Cause it ain't. Flat out. You name me one pioneering Puerto Rican who helped create hip hop. Put them. What's their name? Where was they at in the 30s and the 40s? When you had these guys doing spoken word to beats, jazz beats. Huh? My brother Langston Hughes, man, he's an early pioneer in hip hop. He used to spit his poems to music, man. That's rapping. Huh? Y'all need to go do y'all research, man. You need to go do your research. Name one pioneering Latino who helped to create hip hop music and culture. Name one. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for y'all to give me one. Name one. And we can take it to the West Coast. It ain't a Mexican walking the streets of LA that can sit up there and say that Mexicans contributed to any way creating hip hop music. No, I'm not talking about subcultures. I'm talking about rap, I'm talking about hip hop music and culture. What we know is hip hop, rap, all of that. Blacks created it. Nobody else created it. We did. We created that shit. It's a fundamentally, uniquely Black American creation and invention. Much like Black people created jazz music, and Black people created R&B music, Black people created gospel music, Black people created country Western music, Black people created rock and roll, and even rock. A subculture would be hard rock, horrorcore rock, death rock, death metal, heavy metal. That would be a subculture. We're talking about hip hop, period. Hip hop culture, rap culture, or should I say hip hop and hip hop music and culture created specifically by foundationally Black Americans. We can take a walk down historical lane to prove so. James Brown is a pioneer of hip hop was created in the Bronx by niggas. Yes, exactly, L. It was created by Black folks, not Puerto Ricans, not Dominicans, not Haitians. No, by Black folks, flat out. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that tomorrow, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let me drop the link for this guy, L, man. You know, y'all got to relax with that old kumbaya, love is love shit when it comes to certain things, man. Exactly. Kid Frost didn't create shit, right? Power Rule didn't create shit. They merely participated and contributed to it. They didn't create it. I think a lot of y'all, see, this is why I break down words to y'all too. A lot of y'all are confusing creating with participating. A lot of y'all are confusing originating with contributing or participating. All right. Flat out. And all I gotta say is, if anybody has the irrefutable proof that Latino, any group of Latinos, helped to create hip hop music and culture, please prove me wrong. And I will humbly apologize and say, oh, I didn't know that. All right. Give me their name. Surely there's some history to this, if it's true. Much like I can prove to y'all how back in the 30s and 40s, them guys who was in them zoot suits and them guys who was at them speakeasies and them guys who was at them juke joints, we could take a trip down memory lane. Yeah. Everybody participates, but Black folks created it. Don't y'all forget it. Because what's happening now is the hip hop industry is trying to, which is not ran by Black folks, oddly enough, is trying to fully usurp the history of hip hop being created and founded, originated by Black people in America. Right? They try to do the hip hop what they did to every genre of music that Black folks created. And y'all know I don't even be on my I don't even be on that Black folk. I don't be on that shit. But I gotta call it real where it's at. And to be honest with y'all, we're gonna be honest. Every genre of music that's popular, especially in America, was created by Black folks. Literally every one. Country, rock and roll, Western, R&B, rap, hip hop. You know, we started that shit. Jazz, the blues. Black folks created that shit. Nobody else did. Flat out. L, I dropped the link, bro. You gonna hit the link or what was going on? Yeah, man. So y'all, don't y'all ever forget that. You did. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the page. Click on the bell and all of that. We're gonna get into it a little bit more in depth tomorrow night. Because like I said, though, man, they're trying to erase history, man. And while we being tricked into thinking that it's just specifically being done to black people, and at this point in time, it is. But if you pay attention, everybody else's history is being erased as well. So to put it on a more macro level, they are erasing human history because black history is a part of human history, a huge part of human history, to the point to where hip hop and rap music and culture is the absolute most popular, powerful genre of such on the planet. It's literally $1 trillion industry that black folks, sadly enough, do not own, operate, or control. Why is that? Ask yourself that question. Why is that? L, you gonna hit the link or what, bro? Or you just gonna join the show from the comment section? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, this is this is a very sensitive subject, man, because you got to understand what's going on here, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to have the foresight and oversight to be able to see what's going on with this situation. Remember back in the day, the scene in the 5 Heartbeats where they showed the white boys on the cover of the album? That was the 5 Heartbeats. Y'all remember that meme y'all used to see on Social Engineering where you see the white boy with the Tupac tattoos and the scarf on his head that say in the future this is gonna be Tupac. This is what the history book's gonna say Tupac, who Tupac was. Y'all better pay attention to stuff like that. That's called preemptive programming, subliminal imagery. Right? Now the main question you gotta ask yourself is why? Ask yourself, why did black people create said culture but don't own, operate, or control said culture? Right. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. A lot of y'all ain't ready for that conversation. Hit that like button, y'all, man. Smash that like button, man. Subscribe to the page. Click on the bell and all that. Share on your social media, your social engineering. Light your blunts up, all of that. Pour your vino up, whatever you're sipping on, your water. Tap in and walk with us, man. Yeah. Yeah. And that's how we own it, man. Make sure you drink your water, man. All right, L said he about to come up. Uncle Diggity, what's good, Bray? What's good, brethren? Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. We're going to say what it is, man. You know what I mean? Y'all don't see we ain't jacking nobody's culture, man. We pay homage to y'all cultures, man. We respect y'all cultures. We celebrate y'all's cultures. You hear me? Y'all the reason why y'all can come over here and make generational wealth, because we support y'all's culture. We love y'all's food, all y'all different cultures, African, Nigerian. You hear me? Mexican. I love Mexican food. Mexican food is one of my favorite foods. I love Mexican food. Right? I love Chinese food. Love Jamaican food, or should I say Caribbean food? Right? I don't like that Indian food. That's some spicy shit, boy. Okay, I ain't got the stomach. I ain't got the palate for that Indian food, boy. That shit burn your asshole up. Pause when you gotta take a boo-boo, man. Set the whole damn bathroom on fire, man. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, though, man, I mean, I absolutely love the various cultures, and I pay homage. I would never sit up here and say that we the black folks made merengue. Yeah. Or did they? You know what I'm saying? We ain't sitting up here saying that black folks made up salsa music. Huh? Right? Right or wrong, y'all? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. So, you know, man, we're going to get into it tomorrow evening, though, man. For sure we are. We're going to definitely get into it tomorrow. We're going to get into a whole nother aspect that y'all ain't even thinking about, though, when I keep telling y'all about the memory hole. Right. See, on the surface, it looked like one thing, but when you start scrapping and scratching at that goddamn surface and get into the foundation, you start seeing where it really goes to, where it really extends from. And that's what we're going to get into tomorrow evening, right? That's definitely what we get into tomorrow evening. Yep. FBA, hip hop, and the memory hole. You hear me? That's what we get in tomorrow. Thursday night, like I said, we got my girl Asha Peaches. Yeah, we got Peaches coming on the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see if I can get her to spit some bars. You know what I'm saying? Listen when I tell y'all about this girl, man. She really got bars for real. You hear me? She got bars for real, man. She'll burn a lot of you niggas, man. You hear me? She probably a 3-0 a lot of you niggas. She probably 30 a lot of you niggas if y'all try to battle her. Peaches are probably 30 majority of you niggas who think y'all nice with the battle raps. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Serious business, y'all. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the page. Tap in and walk with us. You know what I'm saying? We about to go in. L's coming up soon here. We're going to get into the roots and to the foundations of the Elite Nation Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully some of the other brothers tap in and come on in. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they come on in, tap in and walk with us. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and do this little demo real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I can drop these brothers that old link. You know what I'm talking about? Drop them that link. So these dudes can come up in here and tap in with us. You know what I'm saying? Yiddy. My man Freezes It just dropped a new video. He got the videos banging. Shout out to the homie Freeze, man. Shout out to all the real ones, man. You hear me? Shouts out to all the real ones, man, out here in YouTube land, getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man, who out here putting in that work, man, creating that content, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there, man, doing it, getting in. Shout out to Sinful, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to of course, to my brother Red Supreme TV1. Shout out to Freeze. Shout out to goddammit, my brother Mr. O. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Chaos Rain. Shout out to Shantastic Chill TV. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. Telling these brothers to tap in and walk with us. All right? Let me tell them that. Yeah, man. Tap in and walk with us, man. They say your device is not connected, L. You got to connect your mic and all that. Exactly, Lance Parker. We created all that stuff. All that stuff. House music, garage music, club music, alternative music. We created that shit. You hear me? I got the power. Remember CC Music Factory? I got the power. It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. Y'all remember that shit? We created that shit, man. Rock and roll. We created rock and roll back in the day. You hear me? Flat out. It is what it is. It could be argued, but what you going to do it for when the history and the facts says something different? That's cognitive dissonance. Right? And y'all got to be able to understand what this means, the implications of it, and what it is meant to do. Right? Y'all got to be able to connect and correlate how this, right? How this is being contributed to the establishing of the memory hole. And we're going to get into that tomorrow, man. But tonight, we going in tonight, man. I don't know what L doing. We waiting for L's to come up. I'm about to drop the link again for L. Of course, we got my man Glitch the Guarantee in the building. Right? We got my brother Glitch the Guarantee in the building. Glitch the Guarantee. It was a beautiful show last Saturday. We getting it in again this Saturday. Make sure y'all go hit the. I'm about to make the post for the video. I ain't gonna lie. When I get done, I'm going straight to sleep because I gotta get up and learn. But tomorrow, when I get to the crib, I'm definitely gonna make the post for Friday and Saturday. We going in. You hear me? We going in Friday night, E.N.E Fridays with me and my brother King Els. We going in. We're gonna do a weekly wrap up of the current events. We're gonna break them down like only Stacks with the Facts and King Els can. And we're gonna definitely be listening to a lot of E.N.E music as well as some of y'all favorite tunes. We ain't even gonna open up that panel. We're gonna take some requests. How about that? You know what I'm talking about? So that's how we doing it on Friday nights over here at April Talk Podcast. Saturday night, E.N.E Saturdays for the next couple Saturdays. This Saturday, we have a part 2 to my brother Glitch the Guarantee. We're going to be doing a live listening party for the second album, Up in Smoke 2. We got Court the Boss in the building, my man, Rain Money, a.k.a. Blueprint. You know what I'm talking about. We got Titan TV in the building. What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight, man? We about to get straight to it. And I put it in the group text, y'all, because I want y'all to be able to tap on in. Me and El about to sit up here and get to this origin story, and it's only right that y'all come in. So, Court, hit that link. You know what I'm talking about? Glitch, hit that link. You know what I'm talking about? Come on up in here. We're about to get this thing going. And of course, El, you got an echo situation going on. Please take care of that, brethren. About to get this thing going. And of course, El, you got an echo situation going on. El got the whole demonstration echoing back there, man. We about to get straight to it. So, man, y'all go ahead and hit that link next to my name. Come on up in here. Y'all ain't got to cam up if y'all want to. We about to get straight to it. So, man, what's up with that echo, man, El, man?
Peace, love, and blessings. I had you on my other device. I was having technical difficulties because technology sucks. Like, all right.
You need to upgrade your demonstration over there. We're going to get you a new laptop or something, man.
I don't know, bro. Like, I got all these computers, bro. I got 3 computers going. I don't know how to work these shits, bro. I told you got to come through.
Yeah, I'm going to come through and get you together. We're going to get everything fully integrated and linked and synced so we can have a nice continuous feed and beautiful show. Man,
it's
we
like
got my brother
moving backwards, too, because, shit, I ain't had no issues when we first started. And I've been doing this DJ and shit.
Yeah, I mean, you've been adding extra devices over there and splicing and doing all of that. You probably redirecting frequencies that you don't know you really messing with. That's why you need me to come through there and get you together. We're going to do that. But we got my brother King Els in the building. You know what I'm saying? E.N.E in the building. Y'all make sure y'all say what's up to my brethren. We got my man Rain Man in the building. We got Glitch the Guarantee from E.N.E in the building as well. All we need now is Tox Beats, John Boy, and we got goddamn it, my man Sick up in here. We be a fully loaded clip. You know what I'm talking about? But I'll drop the link next to my name. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. No doubt, Court. I didn't even know you was out of town, bro. My man Court flying in from wherever the fuck he at. So just tap in. You know what I'm saying? Glitch, go ahead and tap in. Hit that link, man. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? This is a episode where y'all's input is definitely needed because y'all was there. Y'all part of the situation. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like somebody saying that, you know what I'm saying, they helped contribute to make E.N.E. You know what I'm saying? And where was they? Where they was at? Who are they? What's their name? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Can you hear me, El?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So, you know what I'm saying? My man Court about to touch down at the airport. You know what I'm talking about? And my man Glitch the Guarantee is in the building, man. All he gotta do is hit the link. You know, I can understand if brothers don't want to cam up, man. That's all good. But you know, y'all can definitely tap on in. You know what I'm saying? Whatever point y'all feel y'all ready. If y'all scrub the comments, get up in there, people start commenting and all that, I'll drop it again. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. So, Els, talk to me. What's good, man?
Shit, what's good, bro? Peace, love, and blessings out here. Everything been good your way, bro?
You know, man, I can't call it, man. If I had your hands, I'll cut mine off, man.
How was your day, bro?
It was beautiful, man. Beautiful. Like I said, man, I woke up this morning, so everything else is extra. I got the victory and the glory already, man, when I open my eyes. You did. You know what I'm talking about?
I know, man. That's where the first blessings goes towards. Making sure we all good. Just being grateful that we wake up every morning. Before I open my eyes, I do the same thing because, like you said, that's a blessing, bro.
Right. It's a beautiful thing. It's a lot of people that didn't wake up today. So, you know what I'm talking about? When you wake up, the victory is yours. You got a whole nother 24 to do it all over again, make it right. You know what I'm talking about? But, yeah, so, El, man, I want you to sit up there and go ahead. Just, tell the people, what made you decide to bring this up as a topic of discussion. Because I ain't going to lie, you know what I'm saying? We talk behind the scenes. And I'll come up with an idea, or we'll run with that, or L come up with an idea, we'll run at that, or we'll just, saying the universe link us up, and we'll be thinking about doing the same thing. But I ain't gonna lie, it's not that I'm not thinking about doing it, but I just want thinking about it for tonight. So, so I just want you to go ahead and sit there and tell them, what gave you the inclination to want to discuss this on a Tuesday night.
I mean, on the real, it's like this. Since we're gonna start getting back to giving y'all. Like, you guys already get to hear the music as we've been going through the show. But now I feel like it's time to really kind of give you the backdrop on how it came about.
Right.
That way, and I also work towards getting you most of the old music, because I know you don't got like all the old music, all the old links and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm going to get that all over to you. But I feel like there's so much behind the story, how everything actually started up to where it's at now. And I think, people should at least have the story,
Right.
At least a portion of the story, because what's about to happen is, we're going to tell what we know as our view.
Right.
But like you said, it'd be great to have, like, when I watched the Glitch interview, I got to watch it on Sunday. And I was kind of upset because I was just super busy. I had to go to Rick's baby shower, and then it was my mom's birthday.
You got the feedback going, L, man.
Feedback, man. This damn
that static situation you be having over there.
I don't know, man. This damn bullshit. But nah, yeah. So listening to what you guys were talking about, it really damn, man. Let me switch over.
No, it's cool right now. It's cool. It's good right now. Go ahead. You good. Don't touch nothing. Just go.
All right. So basically, I was listening to y'all, and this is what really gave me the idea. So I know when Rob was talking about his start.
Right.
And I was there for Glitch's start. Like he said, I remember the day that he was talking about when he was supposed to go to the studio. I remember all that. And it made me think, too, because E.N.E is conjoined by a bunch of different like commodities, as you would say. When it originally, we go all the way back. It was even before me. Like, it was John, Demetrius, and Court,
right.
And they just had like a clique. So originally, it's like how you would kind of look at hip hop. Like, it was a style. Like, it was just a group that we was, just how we felt. Fly niggas, just cool, true to our word. No backstabbing, just dudes with loyalty that grew up around each other. That's why, we still got our friendships to this day, but it really was a foundation that started from that, where it was just things that like fashion. Back then, we used to do certain things like John had an older brother, so he used to get fashion from like New York, other places, bring it back. And us being like middle school, elementary, we would incorporate those styles. And next thing you know, the whole school was kind of following the trend and style that we was rocking.
Right.
From Wally's to Tim's. I remember people used to clown me about Tim's.
Right. Me too.
I mean, literally, back then people was wearing Dickie boots and ACG boots.
ACG boots.
Those was the originals.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I popped up with some Timbs, bro, they laughed at me.
Right.
They clowned me, and they was laughing. And then by the next school year, they watched a couple videos, and next thing you know, they was in school. The same people that was laughing. So as I go to approach them, like, damn, I thought, like, oh, you know what? You was right. Like, these is dope. You know what I mean? So it was things like that, from wearing our jean pant legs up, where everybody was wearing like they sweatpants and stuff. We even used to have a way to rock our jean pant leg up to where it became a style.
Right.
And then it even branched off to where we would go to some events, like parties, and we would see people from other schools doing the shit that we incorporated style-wise.
Definitely.
And, you know, we all separately kind of did our own little spitting, freestyling. I don't even know if we all knew that we did it.
Right.
But it just was something that we all had in us to what we did separately.
Right.
My story starts way back to like 6th grade when I started. And I used to write poems. That was the way I first started. And, you know, it's funny because when I was doing my sessions with my dude Maul for the Lions Club, he mentioned that, like, Walt, which is Def Lock, if you know a lot about hip hop in Columbus, like, Walt is my homie. Like, we went to school from like 1st grade to 8th grade, and he always, when he got to high school, was like one of the guys. If you know, like, Wallaby.
Yeah, I know Wally.
These guys.
We're gonna get Wally on the show here too.
Well, my uncle used to manage Wallaby way back, so like they would say like we family in a sense, but you know I don't know. Like I know Wallaby. Like when we pull up, it's all love because we've always been around the same cycles. Like I said, my older cousin used to manage Wallaby.
Right.
And you know, so these guys are the guys that you would see on the corner selling CDs. Like you might have bought an album or a shirt or something from Walt and didn't even know who he was, but he out there always grinding. He always been like that since 99, 98. And he's the one who actually, like when we tell the Kid Magic story, he was the one who introduced me to Kid Magic, and then I introduced the team at Kid Magic.
Right.
So it like starts way back from people just remembering, because I used to be the cat, like I said, I used to write poems, but I used to freestyle.
Right.
Like, you know, you get in a little cipher, somebody kicking the beat, and I was like the one who always would freestyle and just kick shit. And just as my freestyle, I would talk about people that was right there, so you knew it was a freestyle, from the clothes you was wearing to whatever it was. Like, that was like one of my specialties, was being able to just come up with lines on the spot and freestyle. And, you know, translating that to when I got older, like I said, I recorded here and there. Even with Carlos, I don't know if you guys remember the old school singing group Rated R.
Yeah.
So it's a crazy dope story. When I was like 11, 12 years old, like my dad, he had his cleaning business, and they used to clean buildings over there off of, like behind the Sunoco off of Groves Road in Hamilton. And it's like some buildings back there, but they had their studio back there. Long story short, like I was writing, like I said, when I started writing back when I heard, it's funny, the first rap that I kicked, was just
you need to hit the chord real quick again or whatever you be doing to keep the static sound.
So, all right, so we better now, but the first joint, and this is going to take it way back, the first joint we did was when I first got the Players Ball maxi single. And if you ever listen to my first album, The Reflection, it's a song on there called J1s, which is one of my favorite joints and one of the ones that people always reference. Because I tell a story about the whole city, from Bruce Howard to my first...
Hit that link next to my name, Court.
But, yeah. So, this was way back. And it was me, Court, Lance, and Nick. I'm always remember this because we
You said you, Court, Lance, and who?
Me, Court, Lance, and Nick.
Okay.
So we had a group that we called the Spades. Like we didn't want to ever join no gang, so we created our own gang in a sense called the Spades.
Right.
And Well, we used to kick it over my crib, and I remember back then you used to have to put the pieces of tissue in top of the tape to record, and I recorded over my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tape. This is how serious it was. I heard this player ball beat on a maxi single. I said, "Oh my gosh!" So I owe to Outkast making us want to rap.
Right.
And I remember we just got that, and we just started just freestyling. We got the little side by side joint, got it recording, and we freestyle. Me, Courtland, Snick, and somehow it got out in the neighborhood, and people was like, "Oh, so y'all rap and blah blah." So there was like dudes in our hood that really did it. Like I had meetings with Def Jam, all that, Tribe Dave, and my man, Dan, and yeah, so it just got around. So then, next thing you know, people were like, kick freestyle, blah, blah, blah. So, that kind of followed me from that time to later on all through high school is just freestyling. But just to kind of go back to what I was talking about with Carlos from Rated R, this is when I knew that it was a little different in the way that I approach hip hop and rap, because here's a guy that's really in the industry making real videos and the biggest group at the time out the city, and he took time. Like my dad told him, I kick rhymes, and he like, looking at me, this little 11, 12-year-old kid. I walk up in the studio, and my dad, they just cleaning the building. Like, you know what I mean? He just go off and just take me in the studio, drop me there. And he like, what you want to do? I'm like, shit, let's get it popping. And he builds a beat from ground up. Literally, right there. From the tick sign to building a beat. And while he's building the beat, I'm writing. And then he looks up to me and was like, what you think about that beat? I was like, oh, that's nice. And he was like, you gonna write to it? I said, I got 2 verses now. I'm 12 I'm like 11 or 12 years old, but I'm listening and I'm able to write, and I still write like that to this day.
Right.
Stacks will verify that.
Yeah, he definitely do. He definitely got more albums than everybody out of the group combined.
Yeah, so then I get in there and I kick my flows, and he like, man, like, you ain't had this already, bro? I'm like, nah. Like, I literally just came up with it as you was building a beat. So that basically kind of was and to see his amazement, the time that he actually took out his busy schedule, like, and this was a real studio, like the joints you see on TV with the big boards, all that. And, he really let me know, like, oh, yeah, you really is dope. Like for a guy like this that really, really is around the real talent in the city to give me a nod at that point, at that age, gave me a lot of confidence. And then we, just to kind of fast forward, we get to the time, like I said, with Walt, and I was coming back from college, back and forth at the time, and Walt basically invites me to the studio. He like, bro, I bumped into him at like the 4th of July, something like that, and he's like, yeah, come through the studio. Like, I'm working with Kid Magic, and I didn't know who Kid Magic was at the time. Come to be one of the most legendary DJs, people in the city, music-wise. If you come through Columbus and you do music and you're somebody, you have done it with Kid Magic. So, he invites me to the studio. I get out there, and literally, like, I only got an hour, and I was just trying to kick it, really. And He put me in the booth. Walt didn't even go in. Def Lock, he just sat back like, all right. So I had a beat tape already I brought with me that I used to roll around the city freestyling too. So I went to the car, got the beat tape, and I always had a box of raps in the car. So I just got the beat tape, selected a couple beats, and literally in that hour, I recorded 3 verses. I still got them to this day. And I recorded all 3, and I thought that was just it. I just recorded the verses, went on. I was happy to play them when I went back to college for all my homies and, for y'all. And next thing you know, about 2 months later, Walt comes by like, hey, bro, I got to give you this thing. He gave me like a double disc. And I was like, what's this? He was like, oh, this is the mixtape you want. It's an All Ohio mixtape. I'm like, oh, shit. I mean, it's everybody from John Legend to Bone. Had the Locks on there with some features. Life, Jenny, it had all people you think of from Ohio. Bilal was even on there.
Fix your chord again, bro.
it's not a cord. It's just an iPad. These weak ass Apple products, man. And I can't switch over to my phone because I got business going. But the basically from that was just a dope look. Like I didn't ask him, I didn't know, I didn't plan for it, none of that. And Walt just was like, yeah, he didn't even put his own none of his tracks on it. So it was just dope to know that I had people that like kind of believed and saw the talent at that time.
Right.
That was in the game. And I remember Kid Magic even came to the point where he was like, yo, like, can I listen to your stuff when you leave? And because I started going over there like every other day or so. And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, for me, that was dope. Like, why not? Like, I want people to listen to it. So here it is, a legend in the city asking me if he could listen to my stuff because he wanted to play it in his car while he rode around.
Right.
So, not like I said, really, it wasn't more than a couple of weeks when I was like, yo, I got to click too. Like, I'm going to start bringing them through. And then that's how we all got introduced. And at that time, we were still concealed weapons. So if I go back,
Right.
Like I said, the first group that I technically was in was D.N.E. And I was Delusions, you got Nauseous, and you got Anxiety, which was Court. And now Rain Man.
Hey man, Corey, you hit that link and get in here and explain that goddamn Anxiety, man. Glitz,
Yeah.
hey y'all, Glitz and Court. The goddamn link is right there next to my name.
So yeah, that's another exclusive. D.N.E. was the name of the group. Like I said, I was Delusions, Nauseous, still Nauseous.
Not Delusions.
Rain Man was Anxiety. And we was called the D.N.E. Nauseous, still Nauseous.
Not my nigga Anxiety, man.
Yeah. I'm going to tell the story, bro. Like,
oh, weak as hell, man.
Hold on,
Not Anxiety.
My camera going to be a little weaker on this phone, but I'm about to switch over. But yeah, so just to kind of say,
you should just keep it where it's at, bro.
I mean, I don't want to keep messing up my
You gotta fix the cam a little bit, Court, man.
Can you see me now?
That right there. It's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Glitz said he about to come up. He about to get in. He said, I'm about to get in. Pause.
But yeah, so the original clique that I was in was D.N.E.
Right.
And it's crazy because the story that Rob has about not going to the studio the one time.
Right.
I'm gonna tell the story, Court. So I remember I'm over Star's house. They like, yo, it's Court, John, and Demetrius, and they like.
That's the answer to my nigga me.
We're gonna go to the studio. So I'm like, cool. Like, I'm geeked too. Like, all right. I drove over to Star's house. We all go meet over there. And I'm ready. And then as I get there, then they like about to pull off John, Court, and Meat. And I'm like, oh, what's going on? And then Meat was like, oh, it's just for us. Like, I only book. I'm like, oh shit. Like at the time, like I don't know if niggas looked at me like I could rap or what, or if they, because at the time we never like really established anything. So I was like, oh, and what's crazy is that story. Every time I tell it, because that was I was like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't know what was going on. Like later on, it was just basically they had it booked. It was one person that it was already pre-booked, whatever it was, but. It was like, all right, now you got to really show to where nobody ever not want you to go. It's not that they didn't want me to go. Is that they had it where they was kind of invited to.
Right.
As them three. So, yeah, that happened. And that kind of was like the spark of inspiration to be like, all right, like, never again was I not told to come to the studio. Let's say that.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to be prepared after that because then we started going to West. So when we got to West, that was a whole different game. But one thing I will say is that I gotta give it to these guys, Court, Meek, and John,
Right.
because these dudes, when my 10th grade year, one of my performances, they invited me to do an alumni show at Franklin. And still to this day, I got people that still think I went to Franklin because I did that show. And like, what's crazy, I ain't gonna lie. We went to like Dr. Not Boots by Nas and Nas's Light. I want to say because that was off the Maxi single. So we went to those two beats. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot my words as soon as I got on stage. Got on stage, bro. I get out there, you see all those people, the whole auditorium is filled. I'm in the 10th grade, they in the 11th. And like I said, this is an alumni show for Franklin. And bro, I forget the words, but I just start freestyling. Like I said, that's always been my go-to. I'll freestyle. And people always love my freestyle, so the crowd started going wild. I remember I had a water bottle. I started throwing water in the crowd, like, yeah. And then I had a little, like, about, it wasn't more than $10, bro. Once I just throw the money in the crowd, like, and
he was feeling
so
too big. He wanted Court, man.
Oh, it's crazy because Cash Money stole my style, bro. I did that shit way before Cash Money, man. Them niggas stole my style. Like, and then I seen the video where they throwing money in the crowd, throwing water. I'm like, oh, these niggas did jack. I'm the first nigga I seen do that ever. But that's a whole other thing. Court could validate that story right there. I don't know what I was thinking, but.
Now that Franklin, that show at Franklin was legendary, man. First of all, that was, I think, everybody's first time really rapping in front of a crowd, hundreds of people, you know, type shit. You know, outside
hundreds
like
of people,
hundreds
of people.
Oh yeah, it was the whole school. It was 6th, 7th, 8th grade, the teachers, the faculty. So like what, me and Demetrius, me, Demetrius, and John went there. So when we started at COS 2000, they let us do internships. So we still kept our relationship with Mr. Stevens, was like the cool teacher there. Right. So he basically like invited us to come to basically like kind of close out their talent. They did a talent show, and they basically kind of let us kind of perform and do our thing at the end. Right. And so that was really all of our first experiences, really like with the mic on the stage, controlling the crowd, all that type stuff. Right. And yeah, like L said, people still talk about that to this day. I'll be running into people that I didn't even know went to Franklin, that was even in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Telling me they remember that performance. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like
somebody asked me to sign $1 years later.
Oh yeah, we definitely experienced our first groupie action too, because we went back to the what was that, like I don't know, that was a lunchroom or where we was at. But everybody was at the end of it. They was really asking us to sign them. One chick asking to sign her chest. These are 8th graders. I mean, we in 9th grade, but still, it's like it's kind of a little racy for middle school. Like they was jumping off the porch, like so. That was our first experience to all that.
I was a little nigga too. I remember they was pulling me back. They had to keep.
Yeah, you was actually still in 8th grade. You was actually
pulling me in the hallway, bro, because I'm so little. Like, it literally was like we was rushing through the crowd to get just to the fucking to Mr. Stevens' classroom, and they kept pulling me back. And Court and them had to keep pulling me like, come on, bro, I got you. Like, that shit was pandemonium.
Nah, that shit, that basically what sparked that little fire extra even more. Like, just to kind of be like, oh, this is the rush that you get off stage, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, it was just smooth, bro. You would have thought we did it before, like put it like that. Like you wouldn't have thought that was like our first time up there on stage. So no, that definitely was it. That was ill, man. But yeah, I know you had kind of like we was tapping in with the D.N.E joint. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, you know, that was the original. You know, because like what it was, we was looking for different like names that was kind of like maybe like symptoms of being sick or something like that. Yeah. Or whatever. So I just came up with anxiety. I just like the way it sounded, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really I didn't put a lot of thought into it, but it was also something I thought it was creative. Never heard nobody utilize that. And, you know, it kind of speaks to like the rush you get, you know, that little rush you get when you get on the stage. It's kind of like anxiety. So it's like, you know, when I'm in the booth, I get that anxiety. I get the anxiety on the stage. So it's like, I thought that was a cool little name, you know what I'm saying, for the time being.
Right.
You know
It
what
was,
I'm saying?
I'm just talking, I'm just talking.
That was legitimately though. Like you said, then we moved over to the Blueprint and to Rain, and then I dropped it to Rain and went to Rain, man. So you know what I'm saying? Like, just evolved with time, man. I like the Rain idea because it was like, you know, on some king type shit, or royalty type shit, the way I spelled it. Everybody loved the way I spelled it.
Right.
But when people hear the name, they just thought like Rain Man, like the dude that's fast with the numbers and shit, like the movie. But I was like, I like that because I'm quick with the numbers, but I'm also reigning on some king loyalty type shit. So so king royalty type shit. So yeah, definitely, you know, the name transpired as we did, like with the group name, you know, concealed weapons and shit. All that, man. Like we'd have my career. What up?
I was gonna say, go up there, sit up there, and go ahead and give a brief little history on, man. You know what I'm saying? How you started rapping, and you know what I'm saying. You know,
hey, Court, hold up, real quick, man.
And
Can I say something real quick?
Yo, go ahead.
Hey, Court, what song is that where Glitch the Guarantee came about? It was a song. I know you was rapping, and all I know is you said Glitch the Guarantee, give niggas that therapy, get grand like Carrot King. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
I cannot remember the name of that song.
I have no idea what that song.
I was over TJ's crib when I did that. I remember being in TJ's room when I did that song. But
we was all there. It was me, you, Star, and
Glitch. Was it you Glitch by then?
I want to say Virgil's on that.
You was Glitch by then.
Yeah, I was Glitch, I wasn't the guarantee.
I can't remember that. I can't.
Honestly, that is what it was, because I think what I was doing was just trying to just throw like a little nickname on top of your name type of shit, and then it just stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ended up really being like a part of the name. I'm mad I cannot think of what that song was, because I feel like the song had like a theme. It had like a theme, something like that.
I think it was like when we ad-libbed.
Oh, okay. I remember what song y'all talking about now. That's the song where we did each other's ad-libs on each other's verses, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I remember.
All I know is Court's last bars was something when niggas knocking our CD. I remember that was Court's last bars.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that song called, man?
Somebody has to find that song, man.
I got the song, but the song never was mixed down right. So
before go up there, sit up there and tell them a little brief, history on how Rain Man came to be Rain Man, man. A brief little evolution history. What influenced you to start rapping and putting the pen in the paper, and all that, man.
For sure, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna say when I was probably like 9 years old or so, me and my cousin Yellow D, we used to be in the basement.
Shout out to Yellow D.
Yeah, we used to be in the basement of my grandma's house, and he put me on how to dub tapes and stuff, like how to put the little paper in the cassettes, and we could.
That's record. What Elders was talking about.
Yeah, so once I start, we used to. So what I initially started doing was I used to recite other niggas' rhymes. So like, I had an Ice Cube rhyme I used to do. I had a.
You taking it back to that?
Oh yeah. That's where I really started like rhyming.
I gotta take it back to that. Then.
Niggas ain't gonna remember the Bart man. Niggas don't remember the Bart Simpson joint though.
Hey, tell niggas. Hey,
I used to recite the Bart Simpson like that was my rhyme, bro. Like I really had it word for word. I was like, and so I started learning like cadences and breathing control and rapping and how to put together different lines and bars and whatnot.
Hey, and tell them what we used to do though at the summer camp. So with that.
Oh yeah, we go out there and perform them joints, bro. We perform them joints, like I said, like it's our joint. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, we would.
And
I would always be the lighter voice nigga like Snoop or the Brat, and he would be like JD or Dr. Dre. Yeah. Or we do crisscross songs, but it'd be like the Brat and JD.
We even did crisscross, I think.
Yeah, we did crisscross songs.
We did crisscross.
But our bread and butter was the Snoop songs and the Brat. I forget what the Brat song it was.
Yeah, that's when that Funktified was heavy.
Okay, that's the one. Yeah,
Funktified. Yeah, man. So,
we used to get demands.
Oh yeah.
At summer camp.
Even though it wasn't our shit, they knew it, but it was like it just sound good. Like y'all spitting it, like you know what I mean. And then writing was a different process. Just learning how to start writing, counting bars. I didn't initially know how to count bars and all that. At first, I was just writing. You know how my nigga now say, I used to write my rhymes, all the lines past the margin type shit. Like niggas was just niggas just writing. You know what I mean? We had notebooks and shit. But then we start putting it together a little bit more organized. Like, okay, because we can't have one dude spitting 40 bars, another dude spitting 20. So we all started, trying to get on the same page with that. But it just started coming natural. Like initially, freestyling was easier for me than writing. Initially.
Right.
And to this day, I still feel like out of all the like coming up, just in my experience, like, but a lot of people I came up with rapping against or being other niggas rap from the city and shit. I still feel like I was one of the better freestyle niggas because a lot of niggas really could. Like I know a lot of niggas that can write bars, but I've been in these same ciphers with niggas when it was just like, oh, just kick a flow real quick type shit. And I ain't gonna throw no names out there because it ain't no disrespect or nothing, but it's a lot of names that niggas know and everything. But I just naturally always had that, like to the point where I was low key a nigga that some people didn't even know I rapped. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas would come to me like, Corey, man, kick one on freestyle. Like, bro, like when I got to Cos, it was like Cos 2000 was like that, man. Like we would be in the lunchroom and I would never be one of the main dudes rapping, but niggas knew I could rap. And then niggas would be like, man, hold up, Court, you gotta spit something. Like, so I knew niggas was appreciating the craft. And then like I want to say like 10, like around 9th, 10th grade, that's when I really started like learning how to like put like songs together type shit. Right. And man, it's just one of them things to this day. It just still give me the same feeling as it did 25 years ago. Like it's a rush. It's like a euphoric feeling, man, to create a song or even just to kick a freestyle. Like it still give me the same feeling it did when I first started doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's when I knew that it was something that I was just talented at naturally, and I had a passion for it at the same time.
Right.
I just kind of, just being transparent, I just felt like I didn't really, I didn't maximize my potential just mainly because I was just caught up in other shit. Right. Like the rapping shit really was a hobby, and I never made it a career path. Right. And
I think that was all of us though, man.
Yeah, it was. And I know we all regret it to an extent.
You know what happened? I think really when we was right on the verge of being right there. Like it happened twice where we was right there.
Yeah, because shout out to my nigga Big Hef, man. Big Hef really was the first nigga to believe in this that didn't have no bias. He had no reason to fuck with us. It ain't like all them my niggas from back in the day, no dick riding shit. Like he just straight fuck with us all the love. And that was very rare, in the city. In the city, it's a lot of popularity, who know who grew up with who. And so for him to show us love like that, he not even from here. I respected it. I'm going to say him. And I'm going to say DJ Watts, man. Shout out DJ Watts, even though some of the business went left at the end. But still in all, he believed in this. He was throwing this on mixtapes in New York with niggas from New York. And he didn't have to do that. We ain't have no business deal with him. We might have paid for something, obviously, but anybody can pay for a slot and don't mean you're going to get on. Right. He was requesting this and making sure we knew about the Bakery Gang and we got a new mixtape. So we had, like El said, we definitely had like that industry. It started trending that way, but we just couldn't.
It was right on the cusp. But even before then, right? I would say when we threw that show at the High Five, Verge, Verge, hey, owed the Verge because Stacks. I'm saying this man, he had the whole venue. Our first show that we put on as a group, we headlined and we like had people at Stacks even.
Was I there? I was at this.
Hold on, was that High Five or was that Scully's?
That was Scully's. There's another one. I know the one we did at Scully's.
No, it was High Five.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a High Five.
I still got that picture from that night too.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, that was that night then. Yeah, I was
Yeah, so-
definitely there.
That's when we had like we basically had the free reign, like we was at the door, all that shit. Like
Yeah, so it was crazy that night. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we always had people that gravitated towards what we was doing because even that night, here it is. Stack sets up the show. Now here he has his own. He had the Guap Boys, and he were us concealed weapons at the time. Now, this is. I'm just saying. I'm just going to be 100 on what happened that night from my view. It could have been something different from somebody else's view.
I was with you that whole night, L.
So, all right. So
was
you
with
see
that
my
whole
vision.
night.
So we didn't even go on first. We went like midway through the show. Like, and the show was slots that people paid for, and there was a lot of people that were like active rappers in the city, really known, popular, things of that nature. And so these guys basically, we're like I said, in the middle of whatever, we get thrown in, and it's our time to go on.
Hey,
do our portion.
fix your joint, man.
So,
shout out to my brother Chaos Rain. What's good, bro?
So basically, here it is. It's our turn to do our part of the show. We do it. We tear the shit down. And then the guy comes up to us. I guess he might have owned the venue or whatever. Like, yo, can y'all do 3 more songs? And we like, all right. So we got to go back out to the van. I remember I drove my dad's van with the rim.
I really had the van.
The tour bus.
The tour bus. So I had to go get that popping, and we went to the van, and we literally picked 3 songs that we felt we knew the lyrics to good enough, and went back in there, and we did 3 more joints.
I don't know how I got out of it. My bad.
It's all good.
But yeah, the tour bus. Yeah, we was on the tour bus that night.
That was a beautiful night, man. That was a beautiful night. Shout out to my brother Chaos Rain, man. Listen, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. So I'm going ahead, sit up here and go ahead and, as far as myself, you know what I mean? I remember the first time I started writing rhymes. I want to say I probably was in like the 2nd or 3rd grade, man. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the two. L, man, if you talking and we can't hear you, bro. We can't hear you, L. That nigga L, you see this nigga Glitch?
Man, that nigga is talking to nobody.
You see this nigga Court? You don't even know we can't hear him. There's something wrong with his cord because his mic
He's going in too.
So it's his cord.
We can't hear you, L.
Yeah, he keep going too. Nah, but back in the day, man,
come outside like a cigar, about to spark the cigar for this one.
I'm gonna remove L, man, but bring him back in. Still can't hear him. I'm gonna go ahead and leave him out because he looks silly just sitting up there talking and he can't hear nothing. But yeah, though, man, I'm going in since I was a young boy myself, man. This started off with me just writing little stories and stuff. No sound, L. You ain't got no sound over there, bro.
He might have to tap out.
That nigga is talking to nobody at all.
Yeah, but I've been going in since I was a young boy, y'all. You hear me, man? It started off with writing little short stories.
Hold up. How old was you, fam?
Like I said, 2nd, 3rd grade, so I was like 8, 9.
Okay.
Hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Just writing the rhymes, so I used to write little short stories, little poems and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like I said, when I was a kid, you gotta think this is around the time when MTV was just now coming around, you know what I'm saying? It's been around for like almost like 10 years at this point. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, your sound wasn't right one more part, but yeah, and I just was influenced by the music I was watching on BT and the box and all that stuff back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I just was influenced and intrigued by it. And of course, you know what I'm saying? I remember the first rap song I heard that made me want to rap. You hear me? Was "Goddamn It." I'm about to get it for y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? Fair use. I'm about to get it for y'all real quick. You hear me? This was my shit back in the day. You know what I'm talking about? I wonder what's up with this dude, if he's even still alive. You know what I'm saying? If he's still alive and touring and stuff like that. This song right here was my shit back in the day. You hear me?
Special ed.
I got it made.
You hear me?
He just did a documentary.
Yeah.
I'm your idol, the highest title.
Uno.
Man, I'm
But
thinking so that you know.
Uno.
And understand I got the gift of speech and it's a blessing. So listen to the lesson I preach.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Remember that nigga Special Ed played in Juice, man. He dropped the old girl off, man. Dude was salty. Raheem was salty as hell.
That
That was a classic.
He was salty as hell. But nah, though, that was my first song I heard, y'all. Right? That really, really influenced me, intrigued me, and sparked that in me to start really putting my rhymes together. Now, mind you, I was only like about 6, 7 years old at this point in time. I think that song came out in like 88, 89. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I actually started really like putting like real live lyrics together. You know what I'm saying? I've been writing this stuff since I was a young boy. You know what I mean? And just just coming up, listening to the hip hop music, and I used to listen, like I said, watch MTV. So I'm a real eclectic dude. I listen to all the different rock, just listen to all that different music. It just all contributed to me just developing a skill to be able to put words together. You know what I'm saying? Be able to like Court said, I learned how to, rhyme in different cadences and, learn how to use my voice and how to use words. I tell you, I've been studying words since I was a young boy, and it got me into knowing how words sound and how to use them and how to say them certain ways. You know what I'm saying? And I just used to be rapping, writing raps and stuff. And I remember the first time I ever rapped was in front of my sister. Shouts out to my sister Adrian, you know what I'm saying? And we used to be playing in our rooms and stuff when we was kids. And I remember one day we was watching goddamn it BET. We was watching goddamn it what's this shit, man? Back in the day used to come on, man. The name's leaving me right now, man. On BT. Goddamn, was it BT
What, the box?
Like that?
You used to watch the box where you have to wait and pay for the video.
I wasn't even the box, but it was BT when the videos used to come on
BT After Dark?
No, not even BT After Dark, man. It was some little video. Used to play the little R&B videos, man.
Oh, you talking about the soul shit?
Yeah.
Video soul?
Yeah, Video Soul. And that goddamn Phyllis Hyman song from back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was freestyling to that, and I just remember Adrian just was sitting there looking like, I didn't know you could rap like that, and you know what I'm saying? And it just been on ever since I was a kid, man. I've just been writing, and so I had lots of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Even when with my friends back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Me, rest in essence to my homie Billy, my nigga Nino. You know what I'm saying? We used to just be young boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? We was getting into a lot of stuff, man. We used to get the little geek rentals and stuff, and we'd go get weed and get high and get the geek rental and be putting on the music, and we'd be all just freestyling in the car and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I really actually developed my skills at when I was at Mifflin Middle School. All the little homies that used to rap and stuff, you know what I'm saying? We had a lot of talented dudes at my middle school, man. Rest in essence to my nigga Luda, man. He was one of the niggas who was nice to back in the day, too. I remember I was in middle school at Little Mifflin. I was in the 6th grade, and I seen they had a talent show up there. And rest in essence to my nigga Luda, it was him. Who else was it? It was him and 3 other dudes, man. They all was rapping up there, but they did their own raps though, and they was rapping to that goddamn to that what's the name beat? Oh man, to that the fucking that Bone. They was rapping like Bone, but they wasn't rapping Bone's song though. You hear what I'm saying though? They was rapping to that fucking not the first
Tox.
Not you said what? Oh, Tox is in the building. What's up with Tox Beats in the building? Yeah,
how do y'all see the chat still?
It's the thuggish bone. You know what I'm talking about? But it wasn't rapping Bones raps though. These niggas was doing their own raps though. You hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Rest in the essence to my nigga Luda. And that just was another thing that just sparked me too. Cause I seen that, and I just seen how the girls was reacting to him. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That just really made me want to just really get my words in. Then, of course, we used to have the little battles on the playground and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I used to be up there, dismantling niggas back in the day. So by the time I linked up with all you niggas in high school, that's why I was so nasty by then already, because I was already, that's why I said in Nutty North, I said Mifflin Middle's where I learned to spit flames at. You hear me? Yeah. That's where I honed my schoolyard battle skills, was at Mifflin Middle School. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, up until this point, or where all we met, that's my story of how I came into rapping and all that.
Hey, do you remember was Meek rapping back there at Mifflin?
No.
Okay, because I know he left there. I think he left 7th grade year.
He left 7th grade. But what I will say is, I'm not going to say no. I didn't know at that point if he was at that point. You know what I'm saying? Me and Meek, just as soon as we was in school, we just linked up. We was real tight ever since then. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
Hey, this is Court. Hey, Court, you remember when you guys me to freestyle in the cypher with Styles, Jadakiss, and Sheep on my 16th birthday?
Oh, at the Valley Deal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
That's been one of my dopest moments ever in life.
Hold on, so say that again.
I'm mad I didn't do it. I didn't think he was gonna do it.
Fuck it. I'm like, hey, bro. But nah, yeah, he gassed me up. And it was
I knew you might though at the same time.
It was on camera too, the little Columbus accent. Somebody got that tape from that night. I need that. That was a classic freestyle. Like, them niggas even was on the shit too. Like, it was kind of dope. Cause I was like, I even said it in the rap, like I'm 16. Court was like, bro, you can't say that. You ain't supposed to be in here. We in VIP and shit, like in the Valley Deal. Like I said, I wasn't even supposed to be there. It's my 16th birthday, and we're in the 21 and up club, and we're in VIP. Not the regular VIP, the VIP with the, obviously, is with the lights right there.
Oh, you talking about I think I was there that night. Matter of fact, I was there that night.
That's the night when Quirk kicked the fucking plug out of it, because then we go on stage.
I remember that now. That nigga was butter.
We go on stage, and Benny Siegel was performing. I don't even, like I said, this night happened so accidental, because I don't even know how we get to VIP. Oh, shout out to Tiger. I'll say Tiger. He was big for that. And so we leave VIP when Benny Siegel start rapping.
Right.
We on stage. I'm on one side of the stage and Quartz on the
other.
Oh,
damn, it was your birthday that night. I remember now, man. Damn, that was back in the day, man. God damn.
Yeah, it was
like 20-some years ago, man.
It was my 16th birthday.
Yeah.
So then, like,
shout out to the Locks, man. I remember that nigga Sheik poured me a big dumbass cup of Hennessy that night, man.
Yeah, we drank all the Hennessy. I got the very last cup of Hennessy that night. It was a legendary night. Like, literally, they just poured
that nigga Sheik Luke's poured me a big dumbass cup of Hennessy, man.
Bro, the bar poured it in my cup and was like, oh, damn, this is the last we got. We ain't even gonna charge you. I wasn't even supposed to get charged. I wasn't even supposed to be in there. I'm 16. Let's keep reiterating that. I am 16. It's my 16th birthday. It is actually my birthday. This was on the 16th of June.
Fix your joint, man. Pause.
But yeah, so like I said,
all right.
we kicked the freestyle. That's over with. Benny Siegel go on stage.
No, I'm talking about L. Fix your joint. Pause your sound situation. You got whatever you be doing, man.
All right, so yeah, basically we get on stage with Benny Siegel. I'm on one side of the stage, Court on the other side of the stage. We rocking out, and the music goes out. And then, you know what I mean? About 5 minutes later, it go back on. We just rock out, concert.
That shit was dope as fuck that night, man.
Let me tell you, you might not even know what happened that night. So I get in the car with Court. I'm like, damn, that shit was wild. Like, man, we was on stage. Like, we just recapping the night. Court was like, bro, you remember when the music stopped? I'm like, yeah. He was like, man, I was rocking out so much, I accidentally kicked the plug on the stage. And
that nigga realized he kicked the plug and act like he ain't kicked the plug.
I played that shit smooth as hell, nigga. I right on the stage. That nigga Beans turned around like, what the fuck? I was like, I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Hey, that night was classic as a whole because we didn't even go to the. We paid money to go to the concert. Didn't even go to the concert, but had a way better night. And we had treats at the end of the night too. It was just a great night. All fell in our laps accidentally.
That nigga Court kicked the cord out and act like he ain't kicked the cord out.
Nah,
No way.
I'm trying
There
to
was
tell
no
you,
way I was
bro.
taking that, bro.
That was classic.
By his mannerisms, I would not have known Court kicked the plug out because we was all confused. Like, damn, what happened?
What happened? 5 minutes? That's a long time, man.
Because they
Look,
didn't know what was going
I'm
on.
looking around like everybody too. Like, damn, what the hell?
Yeah,
I definitely played that shit off real quick though.
yeah. But
That's
it was
funny
a
as hell. So Glitch, go ahead and let us know, you know what I'm saying, the story of how Glitch the Guarantee came into putting the pen to the paper, man, and came where we currently at, you know what I'm saying, up until when we all linked up, man.
Yeah. All right. So
By the Glitch got like the Benny the Butcher story.
you know what's crazy is I love this because I really was there for this. Like I remember when he started. Go ahead, Glitch. Go ahead. This is great.
This is probably how Conway and Westside feel about Benny. Like, damn, the little nigga came in going crazy.
I was in the kitchen cooking up with my nigga. Like I remember this, man. This was like this is our shit.
like I got into like music, like I'm gonna say probably like 93, 94, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then that's when I wrote my first rap, and it was like a dare rap, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's where I first got it, but like I want to say like the first time like I really got introduced to music was probably like uh shit, I want to say it was like around those No Limit days. Those
Right.
early No Limit days is where
Right.
I was like, you know what I'm saying, I like really, really got into it, and I was like, okay, so you know what I'm saying, time, you know what I'm saying, go forward, you know what I'm saying, I get to, you know what I'm saying, we get to high school, and I do a little bit of rapping in high school, but nothing really crazy. But then, you know what I'm saying, 2006, and I just told this story the other day on my live for Up in Smoke, but you know what I'm saying, I told the story today where L Star and Court went to Kadiz's crib to go record, and I couldn't go. And it wasn't like salty or nothing like that. It was just, you know what I'm saying, it was just I wasn't ready to go to the studio yet. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas have been to the studio. And you know what I'm saying, I just kept writing, you know what I'm saying? Ended up linking up with my homeboy Steve I went to school with, and he had a little studio shit popping out. You know what I'm saying? He hit us up, told us come through. I don't even know. We might have did them 3 joints on the same day. I don't know. They might have been different days, but that's where I recorded my first 3 joints. We did the Summer Snow, we did the I Will Not Lose, and Born to Die. And you know what I'm saying? From there, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying, took off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was still, it took a while, you know what I'm saying? I say probably about about the time I got the well, you know what I'm saying? Let me back it up, you know what I'm saying? Like first, you know what I'm saying, like I just thought it was dope that I was able to rap with these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like because they was hot, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, where you got like, you know what I'm saying, niggas that you chill with, like your friends and shit that, you know what I'm saying, they can actually like rap. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas would just be, they friends be rapping and they be trash as hell, and then the friends just be like, oh, that's hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We never really had that situation. Like, I mean, from like the first time I met niggas, like niggas was like way ahead of their time, you know what I'm saying, for their age, you know what I'm saying? Like these niggas is really rapping like good. But yeah, man, so you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I start grinding, man. I'll probably say like that summer of '07, man, we probably recorded like 200 songs that
Crazy.
summer. I
Right.
mean, it was so many, it was just so, I mean, we used to record literally every day. Like I
Niggas
can't think
going
of a
in.
day that summer that I did not record. And
That's
that's when
why we had
Star was
that
out
crazy
north.
run in '08 because we had all that music. We was able to do all the performances. That's when we started doing the performances and shit because we just had so much material and shit. It was just out of control. Niggas really had their
Yep.
pick of the litter, man. We was putting together the smoke break mixtapes and all that shit with hundreds of songs to choose from and shit.
Facts.
My homie Project Leroy in the building. What's good with you, Project Leroy, man? Hit that like button, y'all, man. Subscribe to the page and all that, man.
It's
Share on your
good.
social media, man.
Peace, love, and blessings, brother.
I
Yeah.
want to say too, when Rob brought up, I will not lose that. I just want to say, man, rest in peace, my nigga Randy O, man. I don't know a bigger fan of that song than Randy. Every time I seen that nigga, he wanted me to play that shit, bro. He loved
Same
that
here,
shit.
bro.
Like
Same
he
here.
loved that song.
Like Randy told, like what's crazy is one thing I can say is we let Randy down because I would say Randy to this day, bro, was probably the biggest fan, bro. Like when I would have talks with him, he would just be like, nah, like not on no
Fix your
local
thing again, L, man.
like Randy would be like, yo, I tell you, Randy, bro, he would be like, he pull up, be like, I'm not talking about no local shit. Like, bro, y'all need to, like, this shit need to be out. Like, for real. Like, y'all niggas is some of the best niggas out here. Like, he used to be on my ass about that shit. Like, Randy was really, it's crazy, bro. Like, the day before that happened, I was over there. And he brought it up. Like, that was one of the talks we had.
Right.
You know, they was all gearing up to go to either Cali or Vegas. And that's the only reason why he was even at home that day. Because I remember he ended up moving in a room I moved out of when we all stayed in that house. So that shit always hit a little differently. And I normally would have been over there. I fell asleep at my mom's house and Court ended up calling me because I was supposed to meet up with Court. And that shit is just crazy. But he was like really, really a big fan and huge supporter, like all the way. Like, he was mad that we wasn't doing shit with what we was doing. Like, oh, y'all, why y'all just doing this just to do it? Like, because they already had their homie Lee, Devereaux, which was hot. Like, him, OP was, they had it popping. Like, they was doing it. And he was like them is my
Yeah,
niggas.
shout out Lee.
Shout out Lee, because that nigga is nice. Like, but that was what Randy would say, like, man, Lee is dope, man, but y'all niggas is dope too. Like, y'all should all be working together and doing shit together, like, on the same level. And it's like I said, we just never had that push. Everything we did was kind of given to us in the sense that it just fell into our lap and we just did it off of natural talent. You know? And it's crazy. Some of the shit that we did when we got to go to, like, I said, we won that show with Big Hef. And we got invited to open up for Bone in Cleveland. And that was a dope experience, you know?
Yeah, that's super dope right there. Also, I was locked up for that shit, man.
And
Yeah, that
one day,
was probably like the highlight. That was probably the highlight of our little career for real.
what we'll do is I have that video of that whole performance, so we'll have to.
Yeah, a lot of it's on
That's a whole
YouTube
nother
too.
show.
It's
A
on,
lot
yeah,
of it's
some of
on
it's on
YouTube
YouTube,
too.
so we'll have to. That video is still not on YouTube. I'm gonna upload it, but yeah, that's something that everybody need to see because that was probably one of our greatest performances. The fact the way that we was in a whole different city, and when I tell y'all, we got on that stage, people looking at us like, "What? Who is these niggas?" And by mid song, these niggas was singing the hook, coming to the stage. And when I say super engaged, like we in Cleveland. I loved it. That was like one of my favorite shows. Like we always had people super engaged because we
That's why
always
I think we did that all in. I think of that all
yeah.
in and all that shit. That shit was going crazy.
Because we always came with different shit. And that's one thing people would say, like, your production don't sound like anybody else. Like, even when we pick industry beats, we would pick industry beats that wasn't that popular. You know? Like, we always had a good ear for the production.
Yeah, I gotta say that, man. I gotta say that. Yeah, man.
And people love that. Because that's one thing John's brother, like, when I rode with him for, like, them 2 summers, and he was in my whip every day. And this is another cat that's like heavy in, you know, just knowing shit, being early ears to the music scene. And he really loved our shit.
Yeah, you know, I'll be using that all in for my intro videos from my pre-recordeds, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's that shit.
Yeah, that
We all in like the hook say.
I think we did
We'll
that.
say, my niggas is hot caliente. Comprende? Hey, that's my shit. That's one of my favorites.
Glitch went in on that shit,
All of
man.
our man, that's like one of my favorite joints.
Yeah, that shit. That was definitely a good song
Call them
to perform.
Tina Turners. I nicknamed my flow the stove, nigga. It'll burn you. Yeah, that's that shit.
Man. We got the discography and you know what I'm saying, the music, you know what I'm saying, it's extensive, man. We
honestly haven't dropped it
and shit like that, man.
We haven't even dropped enough mixtapes to match up for the music that we actually have.
Right. You know what I'm saying? The music, the archives is chocked full and stocked up. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of selfish that we haven't given y'all
a
lot of that. Honestly, we're gonna have to start filtering it out. It's just gonna be some unmixed sessions that we just gonna have to give y'all. Y'all gonna have to eat it up, but it's a lot. We talking about hundreds and hundreds of songs that we all recorded in different places. Cause what's crazy is Stacks, like I said, which y'all not even really even integrating into this story, is that Stacks actually had his own group too, called the Rock Boys, and them niggas was popping too.
Right. Yeah, we was already performing and all that shit, man.
Exactly. Like one of the first videos I was in was the video that they shot at the spot over there off of Fifth Ave.
Right.
By across the street from the water tower.
Girl folks.
Yeah, and we didn't even use that footage because the lighting run right, man. Rest in the essence to my nigga Mooch, man. Mooch came to me like, Stacks, man, I can't do this, man. He said the lighting ain't right. It just don't look right. He said, man, he said, I can't do it. We got to reshoot it.
Oh, that's right. That was Mooch way back then, wasn't it?
Yeah. Rest in the essence to my nigga Mooch, man.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
you still should have got the footage, though. You still should have
got the essence to my brother Big Mooch, man. I swear to God, man, my nigga Mooch was alive, man. This shit crazy, man. But anyway, my man Mooch shot the video. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, so we had a nice setup. We had the stretch limo out there. My man Tone brought the OD man out on foes. I'm talking about it was at the bar. It was popping. You feel me? It was slick. And we couldn't use all of the footage because, you know, it was a technological issue, man. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Moose was like, man, I got you. We reshot the video up here at the damn club. And it turned out right. It's probably still on YouTube. Hold on, man. Let me see if I can go find it on YouTube real quick, man. Let me go see if I can find it on YouTube.
Man, that video, man, I'm so mad. So the one that we was originally shot, that one, but that was the one where we had is shot across the street from the water tower. Is that the one that was fucked up?
Oh, we still got it on YouTube. This motherfucker is 12 years old, y'all. Y'all hear me? 12 years old, and this motherfucker got 1.5 thousand views, man. We definitely about to watch this video. What? Oh shit.
You know about me, man. It's Mr. Fresh, aka with the G'd up and the feet up, man. Get like me, shit. And we styling. As far as this dressing, we $1,000.
I remember this song.
Say it's something we been big. We doing it real small. We doing it real big. Cause we styling on niggas.
Hey.
As far as this dressing, we $1,000 on niggas. Bottles of rosé is something we been big. I'm doing it real small. Let's doing it real big. You wanna be G? You listen in order. Got 62 plus the shoes 2 1/4. You'll never get fresh like me and take a light year. You see the clear gum bottoms on my Nike heads? You know the kicks fresh, navy blue and baby blue. Go up to the bartender, rosé, maybe 2. Ain't no telling where my niggas is copping, but you know it's the guap boys when them bottles is popping. Get money, pop bottles, that's the theme of the team model. You niggas mad, you still drinking on that green bottle. White Star, your money ain't like ours. When your bitch see us up in the club, we like stars. So play the ball, you can't come in and mingle. Your cash is like crab, only come like singles. And we styling on niggas. As far as this dressing, we $1,000 on niggas. Bottles of rosé is something we been big. I'm doing it real small, we doing it real big. We styling on niggas.
We been doing this shit, man.
As far as this dressing, we got rallying on niggas. Bottles of rosé is something we been big. I'm doing it real small, we doing it real big.
Niggas know when you operate it the same because we fresh to death. No mental illness, this stall and ding. Not to mention my hustle hand is mean. I made 3 G's in 3 hours in my Zeno Green global gym. We hit the bar and pop all of the world team. The kicks is A1s. Spanish says goodbye and dope cheap. In the middle of the drop, we get cooked cheap. I run with guys who run through fires and get cheese like Kobe. Y'all still putting cut on your cane. I ain't talking about cooking some blow up when I'm doing the whip gang. Wild boys, we got the city on fire. Known for having dope spots, but being quick will hit them on the wire. You know I rock 5 racks on the Franco. 7 carats in the Haitian beat, so my neck go Planko. We drop big chicks like Planko. The price is right, the coat is white, the rappers see through. You niggas can't do what we do. Turn pull up in a whip on 26s with the paint job see blue.
And we sounding on niggas. As far as this dressing, we $1,000 on niggas. Bottles of rosé is something we been big. I'm doing it real small, we doing it real big. Cause we sounding on niggas. Oh yeah. As far as this dressing, we $1,000 on niggas. Bottles of rosé is something we been big. I'm doing it real small, we doing it real big. Look, fresh to death is something that I gotta be. It's no more Kinkos, niggas starting to copy me. A few racks around, plus I got a lot of cheese. Time tags of rosé is something my niggas pop with ease. If you ain't ballin', stop acting like you got it, please. Always getting mad when the cash in your pocket leaves. It started out with hundreds, but now we poppin' G's. Next is all mills, fuck what y'all feel. Rock boys, we getting money like an ATM. Hopped out of old school vehicles to a gray BM. Any crippers a banging spot in the week. You can tell by the swag that niggas got it for cheap. You not in the streets, keep it real. Go ahead and tell me how you really get lame and you don't really eat for real. This is the season for styling on niggas. I love haters, that's the reason I'm smiling on niggas, cause I'm styling on niggas. As far as this dressing, we $1,000 on niggas. Bottles of rosé is something we been big. I'm doing it real small, we doing it real big, cause we styling on niggas. As far as this dressing, we $1,000 on niggas. Bottles of rosé is something we been big. I'm doing it real small, we doing it real big. Yeah, you and I see what boys. We stop. Now, boys, nobody can say you gotta fall back. Yes, sir. Stay solid. Stay solid. I think it's solid like us, man. We rocking quarters for the show.
He was fucked up that night, y'all hear me?
I see you got the Streets Illustrated. That's Mooch's shit right there.
Rest of the essence to my nigga Mooch, man.
I remember hey man, if you had to have the Streets Illustrated, bro. That was just
fire, wasn't it, y'all, man? Y'all hear that?
That was fire.
My nigga Self in the building, those was the days, wasn't it, man? Styling on niggas. As far as this dressing, we $1,000 on niggas. What you talking about, nigga?
I'm mad they ain't had a footage.
Boy, we was fucked up that night. We probably drank a whole case of rosé that goddamn night, man.
That's all niggas drank back then.
Yeah,
rosé.
Man.
You had to have a bottle of rosé. Hey, Stacks, I just sent you a performance.
Yeah, man. Rest in the essence to my nigga Moose. What you sent to my email or
you want me to send it to your email?
No, I got it right here.
I'm like, shit, since we, you know what I mean, let them see a little something. And if you go to that one, that's G Cook's page. It's like about 5 different songs on there. Like 5 different performance joints. Some of them from different venues.
Yeah, man. Rest in the essence to my brother Mooch, man. For real, man. Rest in the essence to my brother Mooch, man. I miss that nigga, man. Me and that nigga Mooch was about to do something so beautiful, man. We had the whole workings going in. Oh my man, that nigga got killed. That's crazy, man. We about to do something beautiful with this content, man. You hear
my
me,
shit
man?
went out, man. But hey, I need a copy of that song too, bro.
We just talk about that styling on niggas.
Yeah, I ain't get my phone, my shit went out, so I didn't get a chance to say. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna send you the YouTube link to your phone. You go straight to the video and everything.
Nah, just send it to put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, bro.
I'm about to do it right now.
Not in this chat. Put it in our chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in y'all in that chat too.
You put it up here too, but put it in the chat for sure.
Yeah, all y'all niggas ripped that shit.
I'm kind of pissed off that they don't have the footage from the one we was on, but that video still was crispy. But damn, you should have got the excerpts, because I remember that night, bro. Man, that night was fun as fuck.
Yeah, man. Y'all go ahead and hit that link right there. Y'all can go check out that old school Guap Boy video, man.
That's that joint.
That's that old school throwback shit you need.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about. So, you know what I'm saying? At that point in time, man, you know, we was in a situation to where some things was happening for the kid. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, I got what L sent me, and I'm about to play that, and I'm about to put this in the group chat for us. For that Guap Boys demo.
Right back. I gotta re-up the cut real quick.
Hold on, let me find this joint real quick.
So you play that one, and you probably could play. I'm gonna see you another one too. The video's a little choppy, but
damn, man, what other damn good shot that, man? I know I just sent something to that joint. Okay, here it is. Right, I'm bugging, man. I just put the link to the YouTube to the styling video in the group text for y'all brothers, man. Y'all go ahead and check that out. I think I'm gonna post that too on the bookery too. I'm gonna go ahead and post that, man. Styling on niggas. As far as discussing with Thousand Island on niggas.
Oh, this is a top down. The top down is probably the song that everybody like the most. So I just
that's what you just sent me?
Yeah, that's the second one I just sent you, the top down. That's the one people, I would say that was probably like one of our songs that had us like on a mini tour. That's that shit right there. These are some old performances. This is recorded by G Cook. This is for my people.
Fuck you and you, and if it's fuck me, then it goes fuck you. We're fucking through the world, and that's what we gotta get. If you ain't got it, the way you live, that's through everything, from good to evil. I know it sounds fucked up, but this is for my people. What is it no reason? Fuck you and you, and this is what we are. Fuck you, and fuck the world. Yeah, fuck you, yeah. God ain't the way you can live. Pass through everything, from good to evil. I know what's up, but this is for my people.
Okay, there, man. Niggas got archives out here, y'all. You understand what I'm talking about? Hit that like button, everybody, man. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. You know what I'm talking about? Click on the subscribing bell. Subscribe to the page. Share on your social media, social engineering, and all of that. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody hit that like button one more again. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody up in the building, man. Shouts out to everybody who's stepping through, popping it, chopping it up with us. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We get into the roots and the origins of E.N.E. You know what I'm saying? We missing 2 guys, really 3. You know what I'm saying? Tox Beats is in the chat. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, more than welcome to come up if he feel like it. If he don't, it's all good. But you know what I'm saying? We over here getting it in. You understand me? You know what I'm talking about? And it's a beautiful situation, man. Hit that like button, man. Y'all looking at history right now. These is my brothers right here. You know what I'm saying? We've been going at it for a long time. You know what I'm talking about? And, you know what I'm saying? It's just been like, you know, a beautiful journey, I say, man, because, you know, I feel like, not really, don't really talk about how I feel. I'm gonna say I know for a fact if certain situations didn't occur and things that factored in didn't happen, you know, so there ain't no doubt that, you know, said we probably living a much different lifestyle right about now. But you know, things happen and transpire. You know what I mean, man, and that's just the way it go, man. But we still here.
We about to just live the lifestyle another route. That's all.
You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we're going into this new era with the smart grid and the technology and all of that.
Yeah,
So, you know what I'm saying? We got to get ahead of the curve, man, and not let the unintelligent artificial intelligence outthink us on how we going to make it lucrative for our situations in the metaverse. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's where it's going. So we got to figure out, you know what I'm saying? As far as getting your music out, you got to think about with the whole FMECA situation like I was talking about last night. You hear me? What does it say when the record labels versus having to pay us humans anymore when they could just hire their own artificial, hold on, let me back it up. Their unintelligent, artificial intelligent avatar bots when they could just get them to make music? Why would they hire humans? And I just want to, you feel me? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Because we're about to get serious for a second here. Not saying we ain't been serious, but we're about to, you know what I'm talking about? And I want to ask each one of my brothers that's up here right now, you know what I'm saying, what's y'all's thoughts on that whole situation, if y'all aware of it, you know what I'm saying, how y'all feel about artificial intelligence being used to create music, especially in our genre, you know what I'm saying, hip-hop and rap, you know what I'm saying, what's y'all's thoughts on, you know what I'm saying, that whole situation right there? El, go ahead, take it first, and then we'll go to court.
I mean, honestly, I could say it kind of started a lot of people kind of first raps that they heard was maybe from Bugs Bunny or you know what I mean? Who else used to rap back in the day? I mean, if you
I see where you going with it though. You right?
Bart,
You
Bart
going?
like
Bart.
I told you, the first shit we recorded over court, what was it? My Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tape.
The Ninja Turtle rap with Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. I remember it took everything. Like these niggas had to talk to me. I'm like, bro, I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's my nigga Michelangelo and Raphael. Them was my niggas. Like, and I really like it was a whole rap tape. And I had all that shit, bro. Like we did. We know we had some of that shit. Like you had the influence, and that wasn't our first taste of rap. But you gotta think, for a lot of people, that might have been their first taste of rap. Like to culture, like white people, a lot of white people's first rap might have been
in our generation,
That might have been their introduction into rap. A Bugs Bunny, Bart Simpson, or you know what I mean? A rap by
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice, yeah.
That motherfucker, Sir Mix-a-Lot, I think got a lot of people in our era too.
He did, because Baby Got Back was a universal song.
Big butt song. Now like that first commercial, like we was like young as hell at the string.
Yeah.
But y'all gotta also remember this too, though, Court and L. That nigga Sir Mix-a-Lot was also doing voiceovers too, because he did that first voiceover in Bebe's Kids back in the day.
Yeah, but that was like already later.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
That was Tony, and but if we even go back, like shit, I would say LL Cool, like even before then, Run DMC, because you know they crossed over when they did the rock and roll joint.
Right.
When the rock and roll joint, that's when I think a lot of people, and then you gotta think the Beastie Boys was definitely high on that list to introducing a lot of people in that generation. But I'm just saying, like, our generation, like, a lot of people probably, as far as the mainstream, was probably introduced to it by cartoons.
Right.
Artificial intelligence, as you would say, like, you know what I mean? It's the same shit to me.
Right. It is. It's
just a different generation. You know?
It's the exact same shit. Just a different level, but the same shit, though.
Yeah.
The only difference between now is it's more invasive now. You hear what I'm saying? It's more submersive now. You hear me? Court, man, you know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on the whole FN Mecca situation and you know what I'm saying, and all that, man?
Shit's weird.
What you say, bro?
I mean,
I think it's weird, though.
Huh? What you say, Court?
I think it's gonna be a flop. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
like,
they already dropped you from the label. I don't think
people are gonna pick up.
No, they did. The song was I ain't even gonna lie.
Court, they dropped you from the label already.
Yeah, the song was I.
And your phone going in and out too, Court.
Yeah, the song wasn't bad. I ain't gonna lie. It had Lil Baby on it. Lil Baby was floating. Court, your mic it.
Yeah, it is, but it's like it's going in and out. Like you're bored. Hold on, you might need to drop in and drop out, man.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with this link, bro. Because my shit.
Yeah. You done went silent again, L. Damn, I had to drop both of them dudes out, man. Court. L. You ain't getting no sound, man. No sound. No sound. No sound. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what the dilly is, y'all, man. But yeah, we're gonna wait till these brothers come back up in here, man. We're gonna wrap it up here in a second, man. You know what I mean? Clearly we having some sun fuck. I don't know what that's all about, but you know, it's all good. We ain't gonna let it bother us. My man King L's coming back up through.
Yeah, bro. It's something wrong with this. This app is tripping tonight, bro. It's not me. I thought it
So,
was.
yeah, StreamYard, it do be acting like it be glitching and borging and stuff sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a
Maybe
situation,
we talking.
possibility.
Maybe we talking about the wrong stuff. We started talking about this AI.
Yeah, see, we was cool when we was talking about styling and we was talking about fuck you, and we was saying talking about the history and the past of the back in the days, the yesteryear. But as soon as you get to talking about this unintelligent artificial intelligence, it want to start borging out on you and stuff. It's all good though, man. Hit that like button, y'all, man. Subscribe to the page, click on the bell, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Replenish your glass. You understand what I'm saying, man? Roll you up something, spark you up something, man. You know, talking about tapping in and walk with us, man. You did. Court.
Yeah, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, you crispy now, man. Go ahead and give your opinion on the FN Mecca situation, man.
I think it's for basically. I just think I don't know a lot about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's one of those things that artificial intelligence is taking over our life, and I think we just maneuver through it. You know what I mean? Because we ain't be able to. And
damn, man, this shit
with the
borging
music
heavy,
though,
man. This shit borging heavy, Court, man. Hold on, damn, what's going on, man? All right, say something, Court. Court. No sound, L. No sound. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Y'all see this? Can y'all hear me? I know my mic sound crispy. I'm seeing my voice oscillating around my avatar, which is really me. You did. You know what I'm saying? Avatar head ass, avatar face ass, avatar looking man. You know what I'm talking about? That's me right there in that picture. You know what I'm talking about? You can hear me, L?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, you good now, man.
Man, I'm not. We can't talk about that no more.
Nah, we can definitely talk about that. Fuck what they talking about, man. I want to get my man Court's opinion on it. Hopefully come back in, man. But yeah, though, man, we went in on it last night, though, man. It's a beautiful conversation, a beautiful situation. Listen here, man. The smart grid is now here. No longer need to warn you. It's right in your face. Right? You absolutely cannot deny it. And that's why I wanted to, that's why it's okay to have conversations like this. Because no matter what we talk about, we could be talking about the origins of E.N.E, which we very much well did tonight. Shout out to the whole E.N.E squadron and brethren, you know what I'm talking about? But also, anything we talking about can be synced and linked to this goddamn smart grid coming in, man. You hear me? Look at what they're doing to the music.
Crazy. But like I said, if it wasn't
Say something, Court.
If it wasn't for the program, they would have got it off.
Yeah, you sound a little bit better now, man.
Because all they did was put Little Baby on it. They put the hottest rapper in the game on it, and it was floating until that happened. Until they found out it was a white program. I mean, it sounds like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It sounds just like all these other niggas. It just sounds like another auto-tuned dude. That's all it sounded like.
Right.
Like,
but that's the thing.
I'm not even gonna say it was no different than you listening to I don't know. Just pick an auto-tune rapper, and that's what it sounded like.
Right. But that's not the point. The point is, it's not that though. Right.
Yeah.
That's the scary part.
That's the whole thing about it. It's completely the opposite of all of that L just said though. You hear me?
Yeah.
It's a rapper. I mean, it's a rapper. It has a song out. It's doing a song with artists that are actual humans. But this character is not human, y'all.
No, that shit different.
So you thinking about what I'm saying, y'all take a walk with me, man. Right? Think about this, man. And this is this ties into the E.N.E story. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because we gotta think about going into the future. You know what I'm saying? Intellectual property, you know what I'm saying? The metaverse. You know, this stuff is coming in. And think about rappers like FMF. In the metaverse, you don't necessarily need to sign a human artist. So if they can create unintelligent, artificial intelligent artists that are better than human artists, who's going to determine that? Or that mean the record label? Does that mean the record labels is going to get behind these unintelligent, artificial intelligence avatar? Maybe sentient, maybe not sentient programs. It may be rudimentary technology at first that just skims over the internet and gathers information from different sources and comes up with a collective basic guess, but not so much of a guess because it scoured all the network services connected to gather the information it needs to come up with what artificial intelligence will, what I say, not create, y'all, but copy, mimic, manipulate, manufacture.
So, Stacks, do you think it's any different than what they use, like, as far as what they use algorithms when they do the songwriting now?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean, they kind of like, it's something that they kind of been doing to regular artists with the so-called algorithms they use to manipulate the way they do songwriting or song sales.
Yes.
Or if you use a certain sound at a certain frequency, they know that it'll attract a certain something. You know?
Yeah, that's the and the reason why I say unintelligent, because I didn't explain it so many times, and this is really about E.N.E, so I really don't want to give too far off in this subject, you know what I'm saying?
But it ties into it, though.
Yeah, but it ties into it, like I said, you know what I'm saying? This unintelligent artificial intelligence, I call it unintelligent in the sense, like I said, it doesn't create, it mimics, copies. Understand what I mean when I'm saying that, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So now that we got the metaverse coming in, right? In the metaverse, you're not going to be able to tell who you're interacting with, right? Now, when it comes to the music and how we consume the music, are we going to be consuming it digitally, holographically in the metaverse? Pretty sure, right? And when does that say about artists? It's going to be saying that humans are going to be in competitions with artificial intelligence, unintelligent artificial intelligence, right? To get record deals. So what does that say about the music? What does that say about the current state of certain genres of music, like, say, hip hop, which is being under attack right now, as far as not giving credence and proper homage and respect to the people who actually created it?
I think, to me, bro, what's crazy, and I think it kind of knocks a lot of artists because it's kind of saying that a lot of y'all sound programmed.
Exactly.
The niggas sounded, like I said, if you would have just kind of heard it and nobody told you it was like a robot or no shit, you might have just been like, oh, that just sounds like a nigga that was auto-tuned. And to me, it's like, okay, I kind of respect that the dude was able to program a robot to kind of do what it did, but I kind of also took it as like, damn, this kind of a knock to the people, like you said, who make this art and who actually put all their time, effort to make that certain kind of sound the way it is. And here it is, a dude program a robot to do that. Like you said, it definitely cannot. Like the auto, if I was an auto tune rapper, I would definitely be afraid.
Right.
Like, but to a dude who really like kick rhymes, it's gonna be hard because a lot of that you can't program somebody to do it because it's like life experiences. Like you can't, like you could program somebody to sing to a melody on beat, you know, because that's easy to do. Just sing to the same melody, the same cadence, time after time. And that's what a lot of these artists are doing. That's why, I mean, and that's what sells. So, I mean, you give it to them, you got to respect it. But that's what it is. Like, a lot of the same shit that everybody do love is it's the same repetitive kind of sound, kind of beat, kind of cadence, all that. So, that's why when you, like, really dig into the crates, you find different respect for the people. You know, like we talk like about a Black Dog or a Jay-Z or a Nas, you know, these type of cats that can do so many different cadences, so many different styles, right? So many different beats because it don't always sound the same every time they're on the beat. But nowadays, we're kind of programmed like just look what's on the radio.
Right.
You know, a lot of these cats, you might not even know who the artist is. Back in the day,
Hey, fix your joint, L. You staticking, man.
All right. Let me say this though. I gotta make sure I say this. Back in the day, when we used to listen to the radio, we knew what artist it was. We ain't have to double think like, damn, who's that? Nowadays, you might have a song and it sound like, oh damn, this could be like 2 or 3 niggas. Who is this?
Right.
Who's this on this verse singing this hook? It sounds like too many people. But back in the day, we knew the artists and we could be listening to the radio. It ain't like that now, Virg.
Right.
Everybody sound the same.
Exactly.
Not everybody, but
mostly everybody sounds the same.
A large majority of these new cats do sound the same. These cats that be auto-tuning, y'all all sound the same. And that's all I can say.
And they don't realize that they syncing and linking with this unintelligent artificial intelligence on so many levels to the point to where they can create through the unintelligent artificial intelligence software the avatar of a digital rapper to actually get signed to a record label, actually had a deal and everything.
Yeah, that shit's nuts.
So y'all gotta pay attention to what this. Now, I mean, y'all gotta pay attention to what this is implying. The implications of this. This is what I'm focusing on when I say this. Forget about he may say nigga. Forget about he showed the depiction of police brutality digitally, holographically. Forget about all of that. What does that say about us humans when unintelligent artificial intelligence can create music based off of us hijacking our shit? Much like what's going on now by the so-called Latino community.
We're gonna talk about that, Stacks. We're
gonna talk about that tomorrow.
All right.
Are you fed up with the Latinos?
Nah, I love my Latino brethren and sisters, but they had nothing to do with the creation of hip hop whatsoever. Nothing, absolutely nada.
Somebody said that.
That's what Fat Joe and everybody else trying to say right now, man, trying to leech off a hill, trying to break our stuff up like we ain't created, and we got to make sure we keep our intellectual property as a so-called racer community where it's supposed to be at. And oddly enough, like I say, we do not own said hip-hop industry. We're going to get into all that tomorrow night, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all tap in tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We going in Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can pull up if y'all want to. I'll drop the link on the open panel and all of that. And we going in, man. We're going to get to the nitty-gritty of this, man. Just in case y'all ain't know, or just in case y'all, didn't ever care to do your research, we're going to get into the historical, man, of this old thing when it comes to this rap. This stuff go back way, way beyond any other race of people decided to contribute and be a part of hip-hop culture, but had absolutely nothing to do with the establishing, the creation, the foundation of hip-hop, rap, music, and culture. This is a uniquely, fundamentally Black American invention and creation, much like a lot of other things in the world today. So we ain't gonna do that. Ain't nobody helped George Washington Carver do what he did with them peanuts. Ain't nobody, goddamn it, help, goddamn it, one old dude invent the stoplight and everybody else who did what they did. We're gonna keep the history what it is, man. You know,
Facts.
flat out.
Facts.
And I don't give a damn how nobody who Puerto Rican feel about that. Love y'all to death, but I don't give a damn how y'all feel about that.
Can you play a E.N.E track? Play a track with me, you, and Court on it.
I'm gonna have to go to my phone to that because I'm not.
I know we got some joints. Court, what you over there eating on?
Shit, I was eating a salad. Now I just slipped over to this little slice of pizza and shit.
I'm eating a salad.
No, I mean, I need a little bit more fulfilling real quick.
That shit wasn't all the way satisfying.
That should be rough.
I know, that's what I got a salad upstairs I'm about to go up to. I should have been ate that shit. Nah, yeah. We definitely
recording in progress.
What are you talking about over here, man?
Who about to play something? You, L?
I thought you was about to play something.
Oh, okay, all right, I'm about to.
You know my situation with the iPad, my sound keep going out. You know, I got an Apple product. I gotta get me a Galaxy tablet.
Rain Man, you coming on next Saturday? Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, man, to do that listening party for that Rainstorms, man.
Oh yeah, we can get to it. Next Saturday, yeah.
Not this Saturday coming up, not in a couple days Saturday, but the following Saturday.
Yeah. We said, what time you talking?
8 o'clock Saturday night.
Ooh.
He said, "Ooh, that's how I know they're gonna happen." He said, "Ooh."
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody say that. My bad. We're gonna listen to this track right here, y'all. This is one of my joints right here, man. I'm not on this track. L, you not on this track either. But this is a fire ass track right here, man. One of my favorite joints, man.
Shit.
Yeah. Blitz the guarantee. E.N.E. 2020 got me seeing so clear. We back at it, Ray. Them dollars still circulating too. Talk to him.
Glitch, let me take off, man. They can't handle this. My team moves tactical. Parameters. They try to trace our path like a medical examiner. It's like we're playing 2K, but we're turning off the stamina. Confirm we not amateurs. Please play your position. If I call to play for my shooters, you headed to the bench. I'm blowing on some Christmas, steady focused on my mission. It'll be a rough ride, like we on the road with no suspension, but I'm good with the tension. I flourish under pressure. The way I play these jokers, you would swear I'm Heath Ledger. I keep the beat redder underneath the G sweater. And when the drama's on, we prime cut, we beef better. I rep these 3 letters. Till the death of me. We came a long way since we had concealed weapons. We let you copy our style with the G so separately. Guarantee the rain. That's one hell of a recipe. Let's get it.
We don't want it if the love fake. Glitch and rain shit, we make them dollars circulate. 2020, yeah, we really about to make it shake. Riding hard, trying to make them dollars circulate. All my niggas eat, and we already ate. Play full, E.N.E, we here to regulate. Blowing gas, you can smell that shit from outer space. Cause all we trying to do is make them dollars circulate. Glitch, nigga, my legacy becomes more important than 7 C's. I be overseas with my bitch, we eating Lebanese. Circulating these dollars while I be blowing trees. Kind of grip I got on this money, you make your fingers bleed. Still a nigga, count it up, mind your business, please. Step in my office, I teach you niggas about policies. Rain hit me up, he told me he where them dollars be. I know my nigga taking it up. Now that's a guarantee. 7-digit nigga shit I'm trying to be. Number 1 in the draft, nigga, 2003. E.N.E the click. You niggas could never worry me. I keep a sniper right in the corner. I call him Danny Green. Wow. Rolling on you niggas, every shot a switch shot. Isolation, so I'm waving off the pitch. 1 of 1. I'm just here to set the record straight. Cause all we trying to do is make them dollars circulate. We don't want it if the love fake. Glitch and rain shit, we make them dollars circulate. 2020, yeah, we really about to make it shake. Grinding hard, trying to make them dollars circulate. My niggas eat, and we already ate. Plate full, E.N.E, we here to regulate. Blowing gas, you can smell that shit from outer space. Cause all we trying to do is make them dollars circulate. Yeah.
Dollar circulate too.
That was classic.
Yeah, Dollar circulate one was.
One nigga said, I keep the B sweater underneath the G sweater.
And when the drama's on, we prime cut.
We beef better.
How
we prime cut, we beef better. We rep the 3 letters E.N.E. To the death of me. We came a long way since we had concealed weaponry.
Yeah, that's that shit.
Hey, that was some real shit too.
Oh, nigga, Court was going in on that shit, man. Remember how we told y'all, like, back in the day, we used to call ourselves concealed weapons? Now it's E.N.E. See the evolution? You hear me? We came a long way since we had concealed weaponry. You hear
that
me?
Was real.
Y'all talking about?
Niggas
that beat hard as fuck too, man. That beat hard as fuck.
Yeah, that beat is crack.
Fire.
You know what I'm talking about? We got classics for days, man. You understand what I'm saying to y'all, man? We got classics for days, man. We got classics for days, man. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Classics for days.
True story.
Play another one. Play something. Play, man, we've been talking. We gotta give him some music tonight. You gotta give him some music stats.
Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E.N.E. Y'all know what time it is. E.N.E. all day. 2021. Let's get it. Let's go. Glitch, nigga. Like my Dutch as I cruise to a higher altitude. Bars ravishing to these hoes, I'm Rick. Spitting jewels, gold chains and VVS. I'm that nigga. Gold chain, my bitch the best. I set the bar so high, I never second guess. That gut feeling be having these niggas upset. We up next, E.N.E. We the new flex. 2021, we coming for them new checks. Private planes, bigger states with no stress. I'm counting cash, I get more and save less. Smoke good every day, really I stay blessed. Roll around by myself cause I don't see a threat. A nigga hotter than my niggas, may God bless. Any nigga trying to squad, that shit is far-fetched. I'm in the top of my class, I'm acing all tests. E.N.E, we ready, nigga, the crown's next.
Gold chains in the show for life. Y'all niggas get left if we show you right. Keep the B's doubled up on that Doja tight. Listen, the money ain't right if you could vote the price. Drive where your mile long, private jet life. Please excuse me till I'm sitting in that ghost no poacher guy. Gemini with your king, had to tell him twice. We break married to the game, now you could throw the rice.
Yeah, still established, it's one of the best, no debating. It's getting scary, the lame niggas, I'm West Craven. I got patience, sit and study shit out my book. The flow code, I show you niggas how winner look. Big Cuban on me, ain't never getting took. And what I do over beats be having niggas shook. I've been the illest, so all my niggas can feel this. These fire bars displaying this fire shit that I'm built with. Glitch nigga, I'm about to elevate. First I got my mind right, then I got my bread straight. Circle got smaller, got rid of some damn weight. Now we on the up, like my nigga Stack say. Fuck it, let the sax play. E.N.E.
Gold chains in the show for life. Y'all niggas get left if we show you right. You keep the beats doubled up on that Doja tight. Listen, the money ain't right if you could fold the price. Drive where your mile long, private jet life. Please excuse me till I'm sitting in that ghost no poacher guy. Gemini with your key, had to tell him twice. We break married to the game, now you could throw the rice.
Almost fucked up some shit over here.
Yeah, man. We got hits for days, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. We got hits for days, man. Go ahead and drop all them links off in there. I know you got them all, man.
I'm gonna throw them all in there.
Yeah, we about to wrap it up here in a second,
all right.
man.
You ain't even played Dada's. Come on, what's going on, DJ?
I'm about to play it right now.
You gotta get at least one joint in.
You was reading my mind, man. I'm about to play it right now.
Man,
we already listening to this. We already listening to the stimulus package.
Facts. What I'm gonna do for you, I am gonna get you the whole Kid Magic catalog.
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da da da, da da da. Fuck your haters, we be greater. Da da da, da da da. Y'all be tasters, got no flavor. Da da da, da da da.
I need that. I smell cookies.
Da da da,
report and stacks. Y'all don't even know about that.
Fuck these haters. Da da da, da da da.
That's a
Fuck your
classic
haters, we be greater. Da da da, da da da. Y'all be tasters, got no flavor. Da da da. Got my blazer, catch you later, peace. See your little shots to reply. Why you in such a rush to die? One line to do it, don't need the influence. Call in the movement, clocked all your movements. No tick rolling, 50 on me. If I grip the 40, calling you homie. Now you be homie, ran to the A. Call me, don't wait. Made me to play the low fade. They lie to your face, we up in the race. Business is great, no kids to relate. I double the play, fuck it, I buried the play. Home, I just ran with the play. You own what you eat. Mixing my land with my goat. Land with the flow. Run with the plans on the low. Never I wait for the show. Hop on this road. Pop with a go. We up in the V's. We be cool like Caribbean breeze. Not time to leave. Money to trees. Life set at ease. Own this shit, baby. Broke for the baby. We mashing this baby. Screaming out, fuck you, just pay me. You cannot outweigh me. One day with 80. Nigga don't play king. Da da da, da da da. Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da da da, da da da. Fuck your haters, we be greater. Da da da, da da da. Y'all be tasters, got no flavor. Da da da, da da da. Got my place, catch you later. Da da da, da da da. Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da da da, da da da. Fuck your haters, we be greater. Da da da, da da. Y'all be tasters, got no flavor. Da da da, da da da. Got my blazer, catch you later.
Check. These niggas bite our style like a Florida Gators. Some niggas show love, but even more of them hate it. Had to get my CC dub updated. The scope got me aiming with one eye like a Raider. Break a pound down to 16 bits like a Sega. You end up in a jam, don't bring a nigga name. Prosecutor will bullshit you and have you switching on your team like a 2K player. Told you should have had the mask on like Darth Vader. You didn't take note like your car was all paid up. Boy, you was lucky cause you must have been prayed up. Cause somehow the judge just threw the whole case out. From the east side, it really ain't no safe out. The strip still booming even when D's on the stakeout. We can cook beef like the Japanese steakhouse. She could've did him, but she rather do takeout. This that shit that make the hustlers want to bring the rape out. My network got me touching down in Cape Town. Used to bother me, but we used to the hate now. Verbal battery for the abuse that we gave out for my team. I do the dirty work like Erasure. Can't make a blueprint unless you got a layout. This shit too hot, man. We never gonna flame out. This shit unfair like most. Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da da da, da da da. Fuck your haters, we be greater. Da da da, da da da. Y'all be tasters, got no flavor. Da da da, da da da. Got my place, catch you later. Da da da, da da da. Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da da da, da da da. Fuck your haters, we be greater. Da da da, da da da. Y'all be tasters, got no flavor. Da da da, da da da. Got my place, catch you later. Peace.
I'm an E.N.E representative. Got plenty bits left with no fucks to give. All you hating ass niggas just run your lips. Lord, we'll fall back before you see these clips. No bullshit, we ain't playing no games. Go against us trying to make you a name. That's equivalent to a clout chaser, or what me and my brethren refer to as lame. Woke up this morning with a bankroll. New day, like same clothes. King L's hit me up on my cell phone. Said it's E.N.E until the day that we go. You know I feel the same way. Give a fuck what a fuck nigga really gotta say. They thought I had a Mac, but I really got the game. They still think I sell crack, but I found another way. Yeah, Y'all niggas jokes. Y'all niggas really fake woke. Y'all really don't want no smoke. Rain man, make it rain man with less showers. Leaving all these niggas soaked. Big paws, talk big shit, got big balls. Y'all big bitch, y'all being bras. Y'all cannot fuck with the squad. We all like ours.
Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da da da, da da da. Fuck your haters, we be greater. Da da da, da da da. Y'all be tasters, got no flavor. Da da da, da da da. Got my place, I'll catch you later. Da da da, da da da. Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da da da, da da da. Fuck your haters, we be greater. Da da da, da da da. Y'all be tasters, got no flavor. Da da da, da da da. Got my place, I'll catch you later. Peace.
That beat was hard as fuck.
Nah, that's definitely a certified instant classic.
Man. Nah.
Definitely was a classic night. So, man, I have my brothers in the building, man. I appreciate y'all coming out. You know what I'm talking about? Thanks to everybody else for coming out tonight, too.
Always, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We're going ahead and wrap this damn thing up. L, you got anything in closing you want to say, man?
Nah, bro. I mean, you know, like I said, we're gonna close the show out. Southern blessings. Thank everybody for coming out, and you know, we're gonna get it going. I know you was talking about the Fridays. What was it? Fridays? Is that what you was trying to lock down?
Yeah, Friday, man. I got a lot of positive feedback in the email from that. You know what I'm saying? So Fridays.
We'll see what we could do. Mm-hmm. We'll see what we can do. We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll get some.
You know, we're gonna get straight to it because everybody said they love that. I got a couple emails. They liked how we blended the music with the commentary on the week's current events and things that happen. People love that. I got like 7, 8 emails, man.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about it. Yes. Yeah. All I can say is, you know what I mean? Thanks everybody. Thank you to everybody that came out tonight. And yeah, we definitely gonna have to incorporate, since we basically are starting to get the crowd going. We're gonna get the listening sessions popping. Saturdays is gonna sound like pretty much the night. We can roll them out. We could pretty much roll them out for the rest of the year, honestly. But we're gonna roll them out, and we're gonna let y'all know. And y'all gonna come out, enjoy it. It's gonna be a dope vibe. And then afterwards, you know, it's a nice little party. But yeah, Friday nights might be a thing. We're gonna talk about it. And you know, I love y'all. Love you, Birds. Love you, Court.
You already know, bro.
You know what it is.
Already.
Yes, sir. I love my niggas too, man.
You already know. We should have played that song. I love my niggas.
Oh man, that's what I'm saying. It don't stop. It don't. It keep going and going.
I love my niggas.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Tox. Shout out to my nigga Tox down there talking about me and him got something coming soon as well. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, a little something, man. Just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You said a little something, nothing major, man.
I guess it's always major, you think, but you know.
Oh yeah, y'all got a little 7 song demo coming out or something real quick, man.
I mean, you know, something might be a full length. It just depends. We gotta see how this shake out.
Okay. You try to keep it discreet, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So you know, that's my brother Court right here, man. Go ahead and do the closing words, brother.
Yeah, man. I would just always, man. We appreciate the support, the love. My nigga Stack's been doing this shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? A Real Talk Media out here is a staple. Right. You know what I mean? E.N.E is just another division. We just all doing our thing, man. We all get to we entertainment. This for y'all platform, like he always tell y'all. You know what I mean? We just want to provide y'all with good content, and just make sure y'all like, subscribe, share my nigga shit.
Right.
And we appreciate y'all. It's all love, man. Love my niggas.
You already know, man. We'll holler at you, brother.
You already know. Easy.
All right. So yeah, though, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know how we gonna do it over here. I got them on A Real Talk podcast, man. Tomorrow we going in. You hear me? We going in tomorrow. We're gonna be discussing this foundational Black Americans. You know what I'm talking about? Let me get it. Oh, damn, I done it. I sit there and race station. But yeah, you know, we talking about the FBA, hip hop, and the George Orwell's concept of the memory hole. We going in, man. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow night, y'all definitely ain't gonna want to miss that one. We're going in. Shouts out to my brother Red Supreme. He you know what I'm saying? That show he did today was fire, man. Y'all go subscribe to my brother Red Supreme TV1, man. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn it, we going in tomorrow. We're going to dissect it from a different aspect. We're going to dissect it from this aspect of this memory hole. Like I've been telling y'all what's going on. You know what I'm saying? This is a little bit more to this than what meets the eye. You know what I'm talking about? And so we're going to get straight to it tomorrow. We're going to dissect it. We're going to break it down to the last compound and all of that. So y'all make sure y'all tap in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Same time, same page. We in the buildings. Get out of the habit of using the word channel. All right. You don't want to be channeling things through YouTube. You did. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the page. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Share on your social media, your social engineering and all of that. We appreciate y'all coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find a song to close the show with, man. You know, I'm home back. Yeah, man. Let me find something for y'all to vibe out too, man. We get on up out of here. And thanks everybody for coming out tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Hear me and my brothers chop it up one time for your mind. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be anywhere. Like I say, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all right here with us. I'm gonna leave y'all with this song right here, man. This is I like this song. This song is real slick. A lot of chicks like this song too. So we're gonna head and ride out with this song right here, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who came out showed some love. Appreciate that. Appreciaciones and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Latino brethren and sisters. It ain't no love lost, nothing like that. I love y'all to death, but y'all absolutely did not have anything to do with the creation of hip hop, music, and culture. Absolutely did not. Not contribute one thing to it, to the creation of it anyway. Not one damn thing. Sorry. Not really though. So y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button on the way out, y'all, man. We're gonna ride out to this E.N.E tune, man. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna ride out to this E.N.E tune, man. This is a classic joint right here off of my man Narciss the Sickness. You know what I'm saying? Narciss, he gonna be coming on the show pretty soon. We're gonna break this album down. Not this one, but his first one. This is actually his second one, and we're gonna be breaking down the second one and the first one and the second one, starting here in the few short weeks coming up, because we're gonna be starting off with my man L after we get done with my man Reigns. You know what I'm saying? So we got everybody going in. We got Glister Guarantee coming up this Saturday at 8 p.m. We doing the live breakdown and commentary, Q&A, all of that. His second album, Up in Smoke Volume 2. We're going to get straight to it, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in this Saturday. Tomorrow night, like I said, we're going to be getting into the FBA situation. And then Thursday night, we got Asha Peaches Givens on the show. She burning the rap battle circuit up. You know what I'm talking about? On the lady side, on the female side, she doing her thing. You know what I'm talking about? She got an upcoming battle on the card with a lot of known battle rappers on the RBE, the Rare Breed joint. You know what I'm saying? I watch Rare Breed. They got a nice little collection of battle rappers on there. It's a known, respected platform on YouTube. Go check it out. She been on there burning niggas' faces off. She been a little bit of everywhere. So we're going to have her on the show Thursday night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all tap in, ladies. It could be some inspiration for y'all young girls who may be endeavoring to go into a career of being a rap star, whatever situation you want to go to, whether it be battle rap or you want to become a artist or whatever the situation is, because I'm pretty sure she's dabbled in a little bit of everything. We're going to get straight to it. So make sure y'all tap in Thursday night over here at A Real Talk Podcast. Goddamn it, we going in. We're going to have an interview with Peaches, battle rap extraordinaire. You know what I'm talking about, man. Come on, tap in and walk with us this Thursday. Friday night, of course, and Saturday night, you already know. And we got something live for y'all popping every day over here at A Real Talk Podcast. Make sure y'all tap in and walk with us. Hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the page on your way out. Click the bell and all of that. Share on your social media, your social engineer. And y'all have a good evening, man. We're going to ride out to this classic joint right here.
That's not necessary. Got grit in it.
Yeah. And another one.
Hey.
Wonder, did you make this?
All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's for satisfaction. All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction.
What's up to a hater caught in the Vegas, lit no Vegas. Mask for the Vegas, I'm one step in the majors. Cautious the heart was, hoping the cases lost in the matrix. 600 the gray bands, I said fuck your play friends. Never chase those, they chase when you make ends. Cruising on blocks, smoking the hot, live or you die. Those are the options, determined by fresh, popping the rotten. Play this type pasta, hype us a rockin', they never call me. Fuck what we on now, fuck playing low now. Blow hot, nicer than SoCal. When the king close out, score they close now. She wetter than coast out. Ice at my coast now. Play and I coach now. Nigga, I'm so wild. Till it's all sold out. Never I sold out. Can knock what I sold out. Hot summers, cold routes. Never shut thunder to gold out. No one can oppose now. Bad hands, or got me they host out. I'm cold with the clothes now. More be less now. King clutch my best now.
We about subtraction.
They gotta get you blessed out.
That's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man. That's our satisfaction. All action. We about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man. That's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man. That's our satisfaction.
Nigga, all aboard, you listening to the captain. Circle mass small, too many niggas be capping. Keep that bullshit to yourself, don't need distractions. I got niggas that'll run in your mouth, not for extractions. It's all about the dough. My nigga, let's get it cracking. For these dividends, I'm moving shit out. Let's get the packing. Roll a blunt and head to the sky. You niggas napping. My bars thrill niggas. Compare me to Michael Jackson on the moonwalk. Nigga, this is real talk. Keep the green on me like I'm Jack with the beanstalk. Let me get a sample, nigga. That's how the fiends talk. Damn, that nigga lit. Yeah, that's probably what your bitch thought. In and out of stores, it don't matter what the guy bought. I got the dough. Be in that bitch like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's glitch, nigga, for real. I got that fire flow. And I done earned my stripes, my nigga, like a tiger spurt.
All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. It's like a sick bitch, girl. Yeah, take your pick. Let's go. I said I need at least 3, the rest is up the glitch. Straight confusing them like trying to eat with chopsticks. All my goals up in the air like a corner kick. We been eating much better like lettuce wraps. All them lies in your head, that's another cap. All these jewels on us might be a metal trap. And I got the road to the riches on a mental map. We We tried to distance ourselves from these heinous acts, but E.N.E, Virgil, it's a tremendous gap. So sick with it, coming to the dividends. Mr. Everything, want it all, yes the odds and ends. I'm too clever, folks, all of this was schedulable. There won't be a spectacle, let me get my vegetables. Double check the calculations if it's questionable, and my math is on point like a decimal. All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. Do it for the love, man, that's for satisfaction. All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. Do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction.